Bernadette, you can bet everything will be alright. The police, they got nothing on you and me tonight. Bernadine, drink with me, let's cheers another 20 years of taking down our troubles and making them disappear. Bernadette, you are my best friend, my heart, my true love. I know that's true, because no one but someone who loved me would put up with all the shit I pulled. Berninator, maybe later you and I can drive through the mountains in your monster truck to our favorite Clinton dive. Bernadette, you can bet it's gonna be okay. No matter what the world throws at us, we're gonna sweep it all away. Bernadette, you are my best friend, my heart, my true love. I know that's true, because no one but someone who loved me would put up with all the shit I pulled. Can't you see how much you mean to me? You're the eye of my hurricane. You're the fire to my gasoline. Bernadette, you are my best friend, my heart, my true love. I know that's true, because no one but someone who loved me would put up with all the shit I pulled. Boom. All right. Ding, ding, ding. All right, there we go. All right, so hopefully that it seemed like before. Okay, so it looked like it was corrected. I tested it before I actually started streaming. And oh wait, no. What the? It looks like there's still something happening. Yeah, there's fucking. All right, whatever. All right, so as long as it doesn't fall apart, I'm just gonna keep playing. Yeah, sorry about this. There's gonna be this weird intermittent lag that I have no idea why it's there. I have no idea what's going on. I haven't changed any settings. It's just been the exact same thing it's always been. Except Windows 10 did update last night, and so I'm figuring it has to do something with that, because why would it change otherwise? But say it with the bullet, darling, but I might not know these lyrics. Say it with the bullet, lover, write your name and write another. Fire that bullet at the heart and watch the walls come tumbling down. Say it with the bullet, mister. Say it with the bullet, brother. Shoot the heart of your new lover. Shoot that bullet straight and true. There's nothing more that you can do. Turn on the radio, listen to the sounds of bullets ricocheting, and turn on the stereo. Everyone is listening, everybody is obeying the rhyme and the ring of the bullets as they sing. The rhyme and the ring of the bullets as they sing. Say it with the bullet, yeah. Say it with the bullet, darling bullets. Get the hot jump started. Fire that bullet at the heart and watch the walls all fall apart. Say it with the bullet, mystify that bullet. As you kiss her, steady aim and fire true. There's nothing more that you can do. Turn on the radio. Listen to the sounds of bullets ricocheting and turn on the stereo. Everyone is listening, everybody is obeying the rhyme and the ring of the bullets as they sing the rhyme and the ring of the bullets as they sing. Say it with the bullet, yeah. Turn on the radio, listen to the sounds of bullets ricocheting and turn on the stereo. Everyone is listening, everybody is obeying. Oh, turn on the radio, listen to the sounds of bullets ricocheting and turn on the stereo. Everyone is listening, everybody is obeying the rhyme and the ring of the bullets as they sing the rhyme and the ring of the bullets as they sing. Say it with the bullet, yeah. Yeah, right on. I haven't played that song in some time, man. I can't believe that I actually remembered it. Is that 8 seconds? Is that a long delay, Paper Cat? Yeah, man, I have no idea. You know, it's, and it could. I mean, anyway, it could very. Let me. I shouldn't be my internet because I have blazing fast internet, but I am letting Schmed. I'm letting Schmed piggyback off my internet, and he's got something weird on his computer because it really does throttle my internet at times. But no, yeah, but I still got blazing fast. I'm at clocking at like 400 megabits, 500 megabits per second upload speed right now. I'm in download speed right now, and then my upload speed is always faster. Yeah, so yeah, and I've got like 7 or 8. I've got 850 megabit upload speed right now. So yeah, so there's no way that that's me. Fuck yeah. Anyway, whatever. Or maybe it's. I don't know. Whatever. I'm done. I can't. But I did. So somebody just bought one of the books, one of the song books, the Get Set Go song books. So I actually made my rent. So that's awesome. So yeah. So hooray. Let me see. So this is a song called Bad Boys. I haven't played this song in a long time. Yeah, so I've been utterly defeated. I've been tortured. So this is a song that I don't think this made it on any record. This is not one of my best songs. This is like. It's just but it's a song that's part of me writing the songs that, but I do like some of the lyrical sentiments because let me listen because I know that there's a really. The only problem with having 1,000, a million, billion songs on your iTunes is that iTunes works so fucking slow trying to find anything. This is everything else. It's gonna be Bad Boys. Here we go. Yeah, let me listen to this one. Yeah. So. ba-dum, ba-dum, dum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, dum, dum. I've been broken, I've been beat, I've been utterly defeated. My wounds are still bleeding, but I won't lay down. I've been tortured, I've been used, I've been blackened, I've been bruised now. I've been abused somehow, but I won't lay down. I'm a fucking force of nature, never mind the legislation. Let's get wild and feel a pounding heart. Let's feel the fire and the fury, never mind the fucking jury. Let's go out and earn some brand new scars. La 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 la. I'm gonna run with all the bad boys, see these motherfuckers run. I'm gonna run with all the bad boys and all the wickedness they've done. I'm gonna run with all the bad boys, and they'll never make a sad noise. No, I'll never make a one. No, I'll never make a one. Bum ba dum ba da da dum bum. Bum ba dum ba da da dum bum. Bum ba dum ba da da dum bum. I've been broken, I've been beat, I've been utterly defeated. My wounds are still bleeding, but I won't lay down. I've been tortured, I've been used, I've been blackened, I've been bruised now. I've been abused somehow, but I won't lay down. I'm a fucking force of nature, never mind the legislation. Let's get wild and feel our pounding heart. Let's feel the fire and the fury, never, feel the fire and the fury, never mind the fucking jury. Let's go out and earn some brand new scars. La 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 la. Gonna run with all the bad boys, see these motherfuckers run. I'm gonna run with all the bad boys and all the wickedness they've done. I'm gonna run with all the bad boys, and I'll never make a sad noise. No, I'll never make a one. No, I'll never make a one. So, oh Jesus Christ. So that's a song called Bad Boys. It's it's not an album worthy tune, but I do like the sort of the sentiment of it. Anyway, yeah, that's one that I don't think has ever been requested. So, that one's on it. I every now and again I will make little pen drives available with my entire catalog of music, and I sell it for like $100, and it has like 500 songs on it. And there's a folder called Everything Else, and it's just all of the songs that like just didn't make it on, that for whatever reason just didn't make it on an album. And that's one of the songs. It's in that Everything Else folder. And so wait, what's going on? iTunes they're getting rid of iTunes? Yeah. But they're hold on. Let me move this a little bit further back for that. Mike makes a song. It's great, even if it's one note, even a single word, dude. Mike, you should wait. What? Mike makes a song. It's great, even if it's one note, even if it's a single. What? Am I coming in a conversation, Kiyoshi Kira, that is perhaps part of it is a private conversation? I don't get what you're saying. A one note, one word song. Yeah. Oh yeah. One word and one note. Yeah. That would not work. That would not work. One word and one note. Yeah. I could do a one word song. I could do a one chord song, but I can't both of them. That's, yeah. The thing is that like, that would be too monotonous for my taste. I mean, but, yeah, I can't think of any. I mean, I could definitely see even coming up with a like coming up with like even like a 3-chord song, or not 3-chord, like a 1-chord three word song that might work. But do you? I lose all your DRM? Wait, DRM. What's yeah, the stuff that you bought. Yeah, that's I would think no, right, Martin? I mean, that would be ridiculous. But you know what? But that actually is a excellent point. I should probably download all of the music I've bought over on iTunes over the years. God, man, it's so much music though. There was a point in time when I was like, like iTunes was my primary vehicle for delivering music to me. And I have so much music. That's terrible. Oh, okay, yeah, huh? Well, that's really crazy because it's crazy because iTunes for a while was like when internet sales took over actual physical CD sales, iTunes was the leader in the internet sales space. So it's so crazy how in just like a decade and change that it would completely, it would completely that would completely fall apart. Like just like, I mean, but it's really funny. Like the interface, the iTunes interface has always been ridiculously ugly from my perspective. Like, and so uninformative and so just devoid of any character or any aesthetic. It's white squares. Here's a white rectangle with white squares and little words and a little tiny description. And I'm like, what's I was alive for CDs being the main. Oh, really? Yeah, that's but that was Camille when they were first introduced. You would spend $40 and maybe even sometimes $50 for a CD, and this is in like 1980s dollars. So they were really expensive to start, and then by the time they got cheap enough that you could manufacture them themselves, you could actually have get 500 pressed up for $2,000 and be like, yeah, we've got our CD. I mean, there was a point in time that if you had a CD, if you were a band, even if you had it pressed yourself, like that was a mark of distinction because it was like cost prohibitive to make CDs. So if you had a CD, like it's really funny. We used to burn CDs ourselves, and that technology was so brand new that that I would like burn like. It would take me like an hour to burn each disc, but I would burn like 20 discs and we would sell them at shows. And people were like, wow, you guys got CDs. And I'm like, yeah, they're CDRs. We burn them ourselves. But they're like, oh, that's amazing. That's great. I can listen to it in my car when I'm driving home, And so, yeah, it's crazy how radically, technology changed, and the way that people thought about it, because even just having CDRs, even that was a mark of distinction. Because you were computer savvy enough to be able to figure out how to take 4-track recordings, get them onto your computer, and then burn them onto a CD, and then make them available. But I'm happy. I always bought from 7 Digital because they have. Oh, really? Oh, yes. I was not that forward thinking, Martin. Like not at all. I was like. Well, there will be Camille in about 10 years. I am certain you'll start seeing a resurgence of the CD in the same way that over the past 10 years we've been seeing the resurgence of the cassette. It's really sad. The one thing I don't see a resurgence of is 8-tracks, and 8-tracks have the best fidelity because the more tape you have, the better the sound you get. And so like 8-tracks, they had big thick tape. So they had the best best fidelity. But whatever. Fuck it. Okay, all right. So let me see. On the ropes. Or let me play some of these blues requests. Wait. I'm gonna do on the ropes. Apple Cart. Yeah, that's very forward thinking of you, Martin. I would have never have thought to actually have prepared that. I just figured that they'd always be around. They sold me something, if they sold me something, then they should always make it available, or at least let me download. I mean, the thing is it like, thank God for a while it seemed like there was no way to convert MP4s. I think I remember when Winamp finally offered the ability, or maybe they always had the ability, I just couldn't find it. But yeah, there's wait, what happened? Hold on. Oh, Martin, dude, man, brother. Thank you, dude. Seriously, man. Thank you so much, man. God, dude. You are just too generous, dude. But yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Yeah, this is yeah. Thank you, man. Seriously, dude. 1,000 times thank you, man. God, that's just awesome. And so Blue. Here he goes. This is a song that Blue had an instrumental hand in making. The maker of Winamp is the same maker as. Oh, really? Yeah, I did not know that. Really? Well, I think I'm gonna go back to Winamp. I think I'm gonna go back to Winamp for as my main player now that iTunes is going bye. I mean, I used Winamp for years and years and years, and then. Really, truthfully, when I switched to iTunes, it was because iTunes had the alternative. They had an alternative chart. So and Get Set Go showed up with our second record. We showed up on the alternative chart, and we were on the alternative chart for 10 weeks, maybe even a little bit longer than 10 weeks. And so my friend was like, "Dude, you guys are on the alternative charts." And I was like, "What?" And so I downloaded iTunes, and I was like, "Oh my God!" And I would just I would hop into iTunes every single day, and I would just watch us climbing up the ranks of the alternative charts. It was like the top 100 alternative albums, and we made it to number 48 or something. We barely got in the middle of the pack. But then we just stayed there. We just stayed there for a long time, and I'm like, this is awesome, you know. And so that's why I switched from Winamp. But I had always been a big Winamp advocate, you know, for going back to because I was an early adopter of MP3s. I had an MP3 website in 1998. It was called yrecords.com, and so I was an early adopter of ISDN line. So they did a pilot program. They did a pilot program in where I lived in 1996. And so they offered ISDN lines. And so I was one of the early adopters of the ISDN line. You had to get on a waiting list, and then they installed the ISDN line into my place because I was playing Ultima Online, and my internet connection was so fast that people were constantly reporting me because they didn't know how to manage people with really, really fast connections. So I would get into PvP because Ultima Online was the Wild West of MMOs. It was the very first MMO, and it was just chaos. And so when I had this, there was about 6 months where I had this ultra fast web connection, and I would just destroy people. I would take on 3 or 4 guys, and I'd get them all down before they're like, what happened? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I got you guys. So I was totally cheating. But so because of that, it was easy for me to upload and download MP3s. And so in 1998, I became aware of MP3 technology, and so we ended up converting. All of my friends had cassette tapes. So we'd all done 4-track recordings, or some of us had not even done 4-track recordings. Some of us had just done boombox recordings, And so I took, in fact, my friend Karen, hey, welcome back, Rooster Bat. My friend Karen, she was staying with me at this point in time, and so she did a lot. While I was working at Universal, I would go to work, and she would convert. She would capture a lot of the. Oh, right on, Martin. Well, thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, dude. And yeah. And those I'll be getting you the songs where I've got the Elka Panther on it soon. I'm still adding some other stuff to the songs, but I will get them to you as soon as I've got. I just need to get Schmidt up here to keep recording with me. So, but yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you so much for your generosity, and hopefully we see you again soon, and you have a great night. So anyway, so so we started this. It was called Y Records, the
I
letter
just
Y.
wanted to say that I'm a nerd. And I'm here tonight to stand up for the rights of other nerds.
And so there was a and I don't know if it pops up Rooster Bat. I don't know where. I mean, I think it does. If you're on the Twitch, are you on a iPhone or are you on an Android? Because I think it does pop up on mine, but I have an iPhone. Anyway, but okay, all right, good. Okay, well, good, awesome. Thank you, 9 and 12. So So what was I saying? So yeah, so I had an MP3 website called yrecords.com, and and back at this point in time, so they were little tiny, like they were like 128, 128 like files, like they were these little tiny MP3s, and they would take like 15 minutes to download, 20 minutes to download. But all of my friends were able to say to their family and their friends, hey, if you want our new record, you can just download it. You can hop on to yrecords.com and download it for free. And so we did get a lot of traffic back in the day. We did get what are you looking at? Oh yeah, are you on iOS? Oh yeah, huh? All right. So let me see. You should be able to. Hold on. Let me hop on Twitch. But anyway, so yeah, and so it was just silly. It was a lot of fun. And we did that. We only did it for a little while. Info. Yeah, so if you click the info button, the third button over, then the first thing that pops up is a big make a donation button. So yeah, and there you go. So it's under the info thing, Madoodle. Here we go. So this is a song called Apple Cart. This song was co-written. I wrote this with you guys in the chat. There are a handful of people that made substantial contributions to this song in the chat right now. This is called Apple Cart. Everyone needs a little happy inside. Sometimes you just need a good place to hide. Life has ups and life has downs. Let's get wasted and go downtown. Alright. Okay. Lost your job, your best friend died. Rent is due, your wallet's tight. Forced to walk a road of shit. We have to learn to deal with it. Alright. Okay. So flip the switch, open up your mind. Take a breath and just unwind. Everyone needs a reason to smile, so just get silly every once in a while. Alright. Okay. Apple Cart. When you're down with a broken heart, always remember Apple Cart. When your life is falling apart, just remember Apple Cart. Apple Cart. Hey, thank you so much, Space Captain. Right on, brother. That's really awesome, man. It's really kind of you. Talking is cheap and whiskey is warm. Today is better than the day before. Life is short, we can't forget. Fill it up with joy and not regret. Alright. Okay. Tomorrow we lay a friend to rest. We hope they dressed him in a Sunday best. When Papas play the game of war, we won't be keeping score. Oh no. Alright. Apple Cart. When you're down with a broken heart, always remember Apple Cart. When your life is falling apart, just remember Apple Cart. Apple Cart. Oh, about you, man? Dude. Well, all right. Give me 1 second. On the ropes trying to get through the day, when you're out of hope with nothing to say, when you're lost at sea, when you're a castaway, just remember what your old buddy would say. Apple cart, apple cart, apple cart. So was that you, Rooster Bat? But so I do have to say, so thank you 1,000 times, man. Thank you so much. And you know, and it's funny. I realized that I was one of the things that's really been, and thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man. One of the things that's been a real struggle for me, you know, like I've just been, since I got back from tour, I've just been robbing Peter to pay Paul, and I just have not had any real chance to catch up. And just recently, so you know, so the Kickstarter thing got funded, and that's awesome. When that money comes in, that's going to really help. You know, the next one should really help. And then I get my BMI pay. Like I'm almost at a point where I'm going to start turning the corner. You know, but the thing is, but all the while, you know, like I was finding myself just in these like serious financial binds, and it was getting to be really what was happening is it was making playing music toxic for me, because I was because of course there has to be some sort of correlation between the music and money, right? Because this is what I do to make a living, you know. But the thing but it was still so I realized that's why I don't have, and I'm not going to have donation goals anymore. I'm just, because the thing is, I realize I have to just let the money side of it go. I mean, I'll still, because I try to make my whole life an open book. So I will still on occasion talk about my, you know, my financial woes, as well as my career woes, as well as my relationship woes, you know, yada yada yada. You know, thank you, Space Captain. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. But the thing is, I don't want it. But I don't want it. But I have to back. I just have to pull. I have to really pull off of that. The thing is because I don't. If I was making music because I was hoping to get rich, I would be an idiot. You know, the thing is like that, and I've known that, and I know that, you know. And the thing is like, and I like to think that I write good songs. I like to think I write catchy songs. I think I've spent my whole life. But I haven't spent my whole life focusing on writing popular songs. I haven't spent my whole life focused on writing the kind of songs that are necessarily gonna be innovative or in the current milieu, and the current milieu is moving more closer to hip hop, you know. And the current milieu is moving. Oh, Kiyoshi. Oh, hey, right on, man. Awesome. Yeah, dude. Yes. In fact, I will send them all out. Kiyoshi Kira, I will send them all out together. Thank you, brother. That's awesome, dude. And I will send them all out at the same time. So, in fact, I'm going to need you, Kiyoshi Akira, and I'll have to reach out to, there's a couple other people that paid outside of Kickstarter. I need to get your mailing information again, and I need to figure out, like, is there a better place for me to send it than the PO box, just so that we don't experience the same thing as we did last time. So even if you have a neighbor or something that you trust, maybe we can send it there, you know. But anyway, but we'll talk about it. But thank you, brother. Thank you. So yeah. So anyway, so I just realized I have to pull way back from all of that, because the thing is, it was getting because and as I was getting you know, the deeper I was getting into debt, and the more I was just hemorrhaging funds and robbing Peter to pay Paul, and then robbing Paul again, it was getting to be too much. And I realized I can let it go. I don't have to, like, I can work real hard and make the money I make, and then just, my creditors are gonna have to wait. I mean, you know, like, whenever anybody owes me money and it's not convenient for them to pay me, they always pay me late. And I can't do anything about it. I can't charge them more. I can't charge them a late fee. But the thing is, like, I'm like, wait, if they can do that, you know, and okay, maybe I get settled with a late fee, and I'll be like, hey, no, the thing is just like, sorry, you know, like, you can remove the late fee, or I won't work with you anymore. Except I can't do that at my apartment. But thank God my landlord's a sweetheart. So anyway, all I'm saying is it can't be about money. I have to get rid of that. So I love you guys. Thank you. Rooster Bat, thank you so much. And Martin, I know you're not here anymore, but thank you, brother. And thank you, Space Captain. I fucking love you guys. Like, you know, you guys have kept me making music. at a point in time, like there have been so many times over the past few years since I moved to Austin where I'm like, fuck, like I have to give this up. I can't keep on keeping on. It's impossible, you know? And then I, you know, I stick it out and things kind of turn around, you know? And I just fucking love you guys for that. So thank you. Seriously, thank you so much, man. And I'm kind of pissed. I got a bunch of bits on mobile while at work yesterday for Night Attack, but they didn't go through. Oh, that's awesome. And that's really frustrating, man. In your situation, Mike TV, I like to call that life hack. Yeah, and it just and Paper Cat. Yeah, that's the thing is that's what I don't want. I mean, that's the thing. I don't want there to feel. I don't want people to feel like. Yeah, you know. I mean, I just don't want anybody to ever feel beholden, and I don't want anybody to feel. Yeah, you know, the thing is like if as long as you guys don't mind. I mean, as long as you don't mind that me coming into like because I do want to like. I do want to give you an insider's view of kind of like what it is, like the triumphs and the tribulations of being a professional musician and putting out albums and touring on those albums and writing those albums and working on the music and working on the like. I want to give you as much of a look into the way that all that works because it's an interesting and fascinating, and it's a very you know, you at this point in someone's career, the only reason you do it is because you love it. Because the thing is that because there's so much easier paths to take, you know, and so you know, and whether that be Schmed, you know, who is really just hustling to figure out how to make things work here in Austin, and you know, and working for other people and doing session stuff and playing with other bands and doing, you know, or whether that's Eric who works a day job, you know, and then within in the margins of his day when he's, you know, when his wife is off working, he writes and makes music, or whether it's me just trying to do it full tilt and doing everything. Like the thing is I know these amazing people, these amazing players, these amazing songwriters, these people that just do fucking mind-blowing stuff, and all of us kind of like keep our hand in it because ultimately it turns out that we love making music, you know. Do we love the other aspects of music, the business aspect of music? No, yeah, but we love making music, you know. So yes, and yeah, and that's and Paper Cat, yeah, that's fucking, yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome. And thank you, Space Cat. Right, well, anyways, so thank you guys. Yeah, so I just want to say thank you 1,000 times, thank you, and let's get the main show up and running, and then let's get some more rock and roll happening. So well, they're not actually coffee books. Rooster Bat. They're CD size. So basically, what I wanted to do is I wanted to replace because CDs are kind of don't no longer have real value anymore. You know, like the thing is, most people don't have CD players. You know, most people don't use they listen to music on their phones. So, but I wanted to give something. I wanted to give people something with utility that also could kind of fit amongst their CD collection if they do have a CD collection, or could fit on their shelves and look nice. So the first one I did a test. I did a little test version. So it's the same size as the CD. It's 5.5 by 5.5 inches. So it's about the same size as the CD. It has the same artwork as the CD as my very first record. So You've Ruined Your Life. So this has the same artwork. It's gonna have the same backside pretty much. But on the inside, it's going to be all the lyrics and chord charts on the first page, right? So that you open it up, and that first page is going to be the very first song on the first album, 21. It's going to have the lyrics, chord charts, some illustrations that I hand drew, and on the opposite side, there's going to be stories, there's going to be anecdotes about what went into the recording of the song, what went into the writing of the song, and whatever I can think of to kind of Yeah, it's like an 8-track, but it's like an 8-track, but like 10, 20 years. I guess 10 years later, is when they. Hey, Bobcat, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, amigo. So they're cool. I mean, I've only got. I think there's only about. In fact, Elix would I probably have a better idea, but I think that there's like 50 left. At 125, I think I sold about 75 of them, and there's only about 50 left, and I think I'm gonna try to hold on to 20 of them because I wanna, you know, if every album gets funded, I should be able to sell a complete collection. You know, I'm thinking it'd be nice to maybe come up with an aggregate collection kind of thing with some bonus stuff. I don't know, but yeah. So Anyway, but all right, let me see. Let's so let me do this next song. This is a song called "On the Ropes," and I've been fighting for so long, I don't remember why. And when I take it on the jaw, I wanna sit down and cry. I don't wanna fight no more, I don't wanna fight no more. I've been fighting for so long, so who's keeping score? I'm about to go down for the count, I'm about to throw in the towel. I just don't have fight enough, and no one's crying foul. I've given up, I lost all hope, I'm on the ropes. Yeah, I can take a punch, I've taken many before, but the struggle never ends, it feels like permanent war. I don't wanna fight no more, I don't wanna fight no more. I finally wanna make a break, so show me the door. I'm about to go down for the count, I'm about to throw in the towel. I just don't have fight enough, and no one's crying foul. I've given up, I lost all hope, I'm on the ropes. I'm so used to getting beat, it doesn't hurt like it did. But there's gotta be something better than this. I don't wanna fight no more, I don't wanna fight no more. I've been fighting for so long, so who's keeping score? I'm about to go down for the count, I'm about to throw in the towel. I just don't have fight enough, and no one's crying foul. I've given up, I've lost all hope, I'm on the ropes. Hey Maelstrom, hey Zura, and Rooster Bat asked me how. So the songbook. So they're really high quality. They're hardcover. They have the thickest, whitest paper I could get. So they're about $11 a piece for me to manufacture. So I'm charging $20 for them. I'm charging $30 for them. The price for the later ones might go down a bit, because I'm also paying a royalty to my record label. The record label has a piece. Oh, right on, Blackblade. Well, thank you kindly, sir. Thank you, brother. And yeah, it's always great to have you here, man. So thanks. Yeah, you have an awesome evening. Thanks for stopping by. So they're $30. So my intention is I wanted to make them very limited run. So 125, all signed and numbered. They're as high quality as I could get from the manufacturer I'm working through. So they're going to be, and then this first round is a test run. And if there are any issues with this first round, then I'll figure out a different manufacturer. I'll figure out how to correct things. But the thing is, they're sending me a proof. Before I give them final approval and they go to the actual production run, they're gonna print up an actual proof and send it to me. So I will actually get a good sense of this looks exactly like I want it to. So, yeah, man, and then there's only gonna be 125. Now I might print up more in the future, but if I print up more in the future, then they'll be listed as a second printing. So this is gonna be the first run. I mean, I don't really know how many real hardcore Get Set Go fans there are out there. But the thing is I have never stopped trying to build out my fan base. I think that if I have to leave this place, if I can't afford, hey, right on. Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome, Big Nugs. So yeah, I mean that's the hope, Maelstrom. That's the hope. But you know, and the thing is like so, and I think that if it turns out that I can't sustain the life I've built here, I'm gonna do two things. I'll either move to Mexico, where my cost of living will be dramatically cheaper, and I'll just move my studio down to Mexico, and I will just make a lot more music. I'll put out more albums. I just won't stream as much because I won't really have the access to the kind of like level of quality of stream that I'd like to do. So either way, so if I do that, you'll have more music. If I'm not there. If I don't do Mexico, then I think what I might do is I might just get on the road. I might put all my stuff in storage, and then just get on the road and stay on the road for a couple of years and just tour like a maniac. And then I'll continue to stream, but I'll stream via Twitch, and I'll just do it via my laptop from wherever I'm at. And again, the quality of those streams will probably be terrible, but they'll all be live shows from wherever I'm streaming across. So those are the two. Those are my two. Because I have nothing holding me here except for I've got Sue, but I can totally. I was thinking I would just rent to start. I would just rent a larger vehicle, like a 15-person van, passenger van, and just trick it out, set it up so that I have place for Sue, and we can, and he and it's just a boy and his dog on tour, in perpetuity. So, or at least for the couple years. So no matter how you slice it, my intention is to still to hopefully substantially grow the Get Set Go oeuvre and or the Get Set Go fan base by just playing a fuck ton of shows. So we'll see. So that's my plan if my shit just falls apart. And so Big Nug, so where was it that because I was wearing the dinosaur shirt this weekend, but where was it? Where did I go? It was on Saturday. Yeah, at the Sahara Lounge. Oh, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Oh yeah. Well, Zura, don't even sweat it, man, because I will have lots of. I should have a back inventory of books for some time. So you can always if you and I'll be able to show them to you. Come by the end of this month, by like the end of July, I will have the books here. So I'll be like, hey, this is a book. And if you're a fan of the stream, you can literally just say, can you hold on to one of those for me, Mike? And of course I will. So don't even worry about it. So, And I am 100% certain it is Maelstrom because I've toured. I toured for 3 months last summer, and it was a nightmare. But and that's crazy, Big Nugs. Yeah, well, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, that's really, really cool, man. That's so cool. Well, and there you go. That's so thanks to Blue Front. There you go, Blue. That's that's exactly right. Blue made those shirts for me, and they work. That's awesome. That is awesome. So, all right. So yeah. So I'm still playing a little combination of requests and a little bit of the songs that I've kind of selected. They're just kind of older. Or they're deeper cuts from my records. Some of them are songs that used to be regularly requested in the stream, and they just kind of fell out of vogue because I've been introducing new material. But this is an old song. This was written way back in like '97. This is about my days. This is about me making the transition from being a development executive at Universal. So I worked at MCA Universal from 1991 to 1996. So for about 4.5, almost 5 years. And then in '96 I formed the proto Get Set Go band, which was called Vermicious K. And I was still working in film and TV, but over the next 3 or 4 years, my real focus would fall back into music. So, okay. got a starch white shirt and a double Windsor knot in his tie. The stereo's squawking and the traffic's not moving on the 405. He pulls up to his office and he checks his watch and it's 9:15. He works the day through and then he returns to his loving wife. I've got an old t-shirt and a dirty pair of jeans and a brand new song. I don't got money, don't got a girl, and don't got a job. I don't know why, I don't really mind, but I don't care at all. Maybe it's because, baby, I got a brand new song. It's all that I need to get me by. It's a new melody, and I'm alright, my friend. Sing another tune, sitting here alone in my room, passing the time, playing my songs. Nothing is wrong. I made my choice, I broke my bread and I drank my wine. And for my misadventures, I will surely do my time. I will celebrate each of my mistakes and every single crime. 'Cause baby, I've made mistakes, but those mistakes were mine. And all that I need to get me by is a new melody, and I'm alright, my friend. Sing another tune, sitting here alone in my room, passing the time, playing my songs. Nothing is wrong. Yeah, I will get that corrected just a bit. I was born to be a loser, born to be a loser. I was born to be a loser. I was born to be a loser. 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 Born to be a. But I don't give a damn. No, I don't give a damn. No, I don't give a damn. 'Cause all that I need to get me by, it's a new melody, and I'm alright, my friend. I'll sing another tune, sitting here alone in my room, passing the time, playing my songs. Nothing is wrong. And making your last meal before the your last meal. I don't necessarily think that's the lexicon you should employ before going into surgery. 9 to 12. What was? Oh yeah, here. Let me get the request queue back on. Do you want to throw Little Bird Lost back in the request queue, Bobcat? Sorry about that, man. Godzilla King. Yeah. Wait. Godzilla, Ghidorah, Gargan, Rodan, Mothra, motherfucking Mothra. But why Gamera? Is that? I'm not certain if it was Gamera in. I know that one of them. Moth was in there, but Gamera wasn't. Yeah, Gamera because Gamera's the giant turtle. Yeah, there was no giant turtle. God damn it. All right, so I will wait and see if Funakari comes back. Oh yeah, that's the Last Night's Yes Man song. No. Yeah. I don't even know if I remember it. I was just making shit up. Yeah. So normally when I guest on Night Attack, I will go in with a couple chord progressions and a couple melodies, kind of rolling. I'll pre-work out just a couple melodies and a couple so that I've got some stuff, some go-to stuff. I just didn't. I didn't think I didn't think that I was going to be playing much, you know, because the last couple of times I've guested, I either pre-wrote stuff like for the movie draft stuff, or we just hung out, you know, and so I just didn't think they were going to ask that much of me, and so I just didn't. I don't know. I don't know I should have. But yeah, so if any of that stuff worked at all, I completely pulled out of my ass. It's like literally right out of my ass. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna hold off in case Finockery comes back. Shade Splitter, are you still here, man? I think he might have. It looks like he's gone, but I can't. Wasn't he on mobile? I know Rooster. But was Shade Splitter also on mobile? Shade Splitter, are you still here, man? Yeah, you know, I didn't forget the lyrics. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, good. Thank you, Bobcat. All right. So the next request would be Godzilla King of Monsters. Let me see if I can find the lyrics for this one. Godzilla, Ghidorah. Yeah. Oh, really? I know they're on. I know I've got them on this computer because I wrote them on this computer. So let me find. There's King of Monsters. I gotta have it as a lyric. It's somewhere. It's got to be somewhere, man. No, I'm not searching the internet. Bing, stupid computer. Let me see. Movie draft. Okay, 2019. Here we go. Apparently, it's not able to dig into into my notepad thing and find Godzilla. Here we go. Godzilla King of Monsters. So it's Godzilla, Ghidorah, motherfucking Mothra. So Godzilla, Ghidorah, Gigan and Mothra. Wait, Godzilla, Ghidorah, Gigan and Rodan, Mothra. Motherfucking Mothra. So I know Gamera. Like, they got all the monsters except for the giant flying space turtle, really? And that's the exact song. It's exactly how it goes. I wrote that as an introduction for there's a podcast that does stream here live on Twitch called Night Attack. I guested on it last night, but they do a summer movie draft. Every summer they get together with about 6 different teams, and everybody has $100 to spend, and people bid on all of the big summer blockbusters that are coming out over the summer. You know, and then you have $100 to spend, and whatever slate of movies you have, your score is predicated on the domestic cume that those movies pull in a given over the summer. You know, over the period that they've got. So and so basically So I write these like little like 10-minute or 10-second songs to intro each movie, you know, and so that was the one I wrote for Godzilla King of Monsters. All right, let's see. So let's get the main show up and running. I'll use Little Bird Lost as my kickoff for but we're running late. Oh, really? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it is July 10th, 2019. And, yeah, man, good to see everybody. Hey, I'm mild-mannered Michael Torres, the opening act. Let's get Mike TV out here. I do want you guys to realize that I know people have often said that Mike TV and I look somewhat similar, but you can definitely tell, like, you know, it's pretty obvious to any.
I just wanted to say that I'm a nerd. And I'm here tonight to stand up for the rights of other nerds.
It's pretty obvious to any person that's actually paying attention that we are very completely different people. So I just want to point that out. So, you know, all right, right on, Blue. You be well, brother. Yeah, you have an awesome evening, amigo.
You stupid, ignorant son of a bitch, dumb bastard! Jesus Christ, I've met some dumb bastards in my time, but you outdo them all. Get over there!
Get over there. TV. I just appeared in, poof, in a cloud of smoke, thunder and lightning, cats and dogs sleeping together. There we are. Look at that. Odele. Odele. How you guys doing? I'm a nerd. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea, Eoxy. All right, so this is a song called Little Bird Lost. This was written about this. I was dating a girl. I was living in California. She was living in Florida. That's about the furthest distance you can have it and still be in the continental United States. I mean, I guess if she lived in Maine, we'd be a little bit further away. But we were about as far as you can get. And so I spent some time kind of contemplating, what that meant, like what was going on with me every time she'd fly away, and then I turned that into a song. So it's called Little Bird Lost, and it goes like this. Watch the sky for my return, said the little bird to a lover as she took to her wing. And he started to sing, I'm gonna wait for you, I'm gonna wait right here, 'cause I love you so, I love you all my years. And so she flew into the sky, into a darkness that was penetrated by not a single light. It was the dead of night, and the wind it blew, and the rain it fell, and the thunder crashed, and the little bird as well. And all the while her lover sang, come back to me again. Well, I will pull every star from the sky, I will harpoon the moon and drag it wailing from the starless night. I will set fire to the hills and I'll grind their dusty bones if you don't ride. Ba 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 da 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 ba 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 la da da ba da ba ba da ba ba la da 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 da. So he peers into the sky, and he feels the weight of every heavy minute as it hits his life. And he wants to cry, but instead he sings, come back to me, come back to me, come back to me, alright. But instead he sings, come back to me, come back to me, come back to me tonight. I will pull every star from the sky, I will harpoon the moon and drag it wailing from the starless night. I will set fire to the hills and I'll grind their dusty bones if you don't ride. And I will rage with the fury of the sea, I will tear the mountains down, I will make the whole world bleed. I'll send us crashing to the sun. I will destroy everything, so return to me. Ba 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 da 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 ba 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 la da da ba da ba ba da ba ba la da 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 da. What was that? La da 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 Bum ba da dum. Bum ba da dum. Bum ba da dum. Bum. Bum ba da dum. Bum ba da dum. Bum ba da dum. So he peers into the sky, and he wonders if he's ever going to see his lover in his life. She hasn't arrived, but as he peers into the deepest blue, there's something waiting to him. There's something up there in the sky. You know, and actually, I think, and Chili con Carne, Chili con Charlie, which is a great name, by the way. You are right. There is, I am getting, on my end, I'm seeing a little bit of sync issues. It's really minor. So if you're talking about like there is little tiny jags of sync issues. If that's what you're saying, then yeah, unfortunately, I can't really. I have no idea that I was dealing with really intense lag stuff earlier. Like I would do this, and it would slow down, and then it'd pick back up again. And so now I'm getting little tiny blips of it here on this end. But if you're seeing that, unfortunately that's the best I can do. I have no idea what happened. Windows 10 did an update yesterday, and my computer has not been 100% since. So hopefully, you know, like I'm gonna have to go into Streamlabs OBS and maybe make some changes to the settings, you know. But yeah, but otherwise, I mean, you know, it shouldn't be too terrible. I mean, it for me, it really bugs me when it looks like I'm really out of sync. And it's not. I definitely will see if I do like a little, you know, if I do something like that, I will notice a little bit of you know, delay, but it's not enough to be annoying to me. Yes, yeah, I'm trolling. All right. So I can't do last night's Yes Man song. I would have to listen to it. If you guys did somebody clip that song, if somebody clipped that, then I can definitely give it a listen and figure out. You know, I really think that I'm gonna do this for both Healthy Addict as well as for the Night Attack guys. I'm gonna write them a bunch of little songs to use or not use for stuff throughout, like for a bunch, because you know, because the thing is like yeah the no yeah, but I just don't remember the actual melody of Paper Cat, you know. So this is a song called Race Car, which is my favorite palindrome, by the way. But I'm going places no one else has ever been to. There's no end to the trouble I get into when I'm with you. I'm 3 steps ahead of all my sorrow, but I promise by tomorrow I'll repay you all the things that I have borrowed. I'm speeding past sunrise, racing through midnight. I try to slow it down, I'll come around. I'm never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. I'm never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. Wow. Brace for an impact that I know someday must come. I've been on the run, moving faster than a freight train. No one can catch me and they daren't even try. Just a faster guy, I'm alone on the highway. Speeding past sunrise, racing through midnight. I try to slow it down, I'll come around. I'm never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. I'm never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. Someplace somewhere out there is better. Speed and get away. Speed and get away. Speed and get away. Speed and get away. Someday I promise to surrender. Someplace somewhere out there is better. I'm never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, the sole survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. I'm never gonna lose, I'm a race car driver, sole survivor, pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. Pedals to the metal as I make my getaway. Hey, thank you, Big Nugs. Yeah, that song is that was written a long time ago. And it's funny because that one it just has a lot of stuff that I don't really do anymore, you know. And so if I don't keep that one practiced, then I kind of miss some of that stuff. So, but yeah, I like that. It's funny. That song almost disappeared, and then our drummer, Get Set Go's drummer, Dave Palomaro, he was our drummer from album 2 through album 7, I think. But anyway, he at some point in time he was going through a bunch of my old the proto band, the pre Get Set Go band, and he was listening to a bunch of old songs. He's like, dude, and MCA, which is the other song, the one that song and Race Car. He was like, why are we not doing those songs, man? I was like, because they're old songs, dude. I've so moved on. He's like, we got to do them. So I was like, all right, well, we can do that. Camille, are you still here? I hate playing requests. If the person left, there's a chance they might return. And I always hate when I play the song and then they come right back and I'm like, hey, did I miss my song? Yes, you did, unfortunately. So I think what I'll do is I'll go back to, there you are. Awesome. All right. So this is a song I don't play nearly as much as I used to way back in the day. It's called, thank you, Gaming and Sidecar. This is a song called War. I wrote it after the 2000, after September 11th. My frustration with the way that we handled the proceedings after September 11th is in my estimation, we gave Al Qaeda exactly what they wanted, right? So what happened was Al Qaeda, this terrorist organization, which are effectively criminals. And thank you, Drum Whisperer. Thank you so much for the follow, man. You know, they're effectively criminals, and they were kind of chump criminals. They were a small, they were not an enemy nation. They were just criminals. They were murderers and fucking evil shitbags, you know. And they perpetrated this. They did the unthinkable. They did shit that they basically just but they were criminals. And so for me, I don't understand why we couldn't have been like, hey, Afghanistan, yes, you're not gonna let us. Taliban, you're not gonna let us go in your country. So we're gonna have to go through you, and because sorry, you know, we have to get these criminals, and you're not letting us because you're, you know, cocktwats. But we're gonna find them. We're gonna bring them back to the United States. We're gonna put them on trial, and we're gonna treat them like criminals. We're not gonna make them enemy combatants. We're not gonna call it war. We're not gonna use the language of war. You know, because the thing is, because we're giving them exactly what they want. So, oh yeah, and yes, and hey, Jason, yeah, and I do know that there was a lot of money to be made, and a lot of money was made from that war, and still to this day continues to be made. But anyway, it was really frustrating for me as I'm watching all this go down. I'm like, why are we giving them everything that they asked for? Like they literally wanted this to happen, and so I wrote this song. So hey, Mike, what's shake it? Hey, how you doing, brother? Yeah, well, I'm just talking about him, K9. You know, I can't fix shit. You know, I have 3 chords and the truth. So this one goes. Oh, awesome. Well, yeah. Well, the song is just about to start. I was just prefacing it a little bit. So I wrote this song. Maybe about December of 2001. So it was like 2 or 3 months after we're now at war with Afghanistan, and we're using all the lexicon of wartime, you know, and for me, it felt like a missed opportunity. So it goes, we're gonna get you. Yeah. So and this is really difficult for me. My voice is not warmed up because I just haven't sung much for the past couple days. So this is gonna be really tough for me to sing. Normally, my voice needs to be a little bit more warmed up. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. Bombs are falling, the sky is dropping, but everybody's Christmas shopping. The world is ending, but no one's bending. Everybody's sticking to their guns. It's gonna be another one for the books, another one for the news, one for the boys and girls leaning in their screws. Damn, it's fun to be at war, 'cause everybody knows what we're fighting for. Bombs away, we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. Wow, we're gonna get you. Being strongest makes us wiser. Surely you must realize this. It's decided we are righteous. It is pointless to defy us. We're gonna make you bleed in your houses and bleed on your streets. Bleed from your eyes and bleed from your feet. Sorry, we don't mean to avenge, but once the blood is... No, sorry, we don't mean to offend, but once the blood is drawn, we must avenge. Bombs away, we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. Wow, man. We're gonna get you. Help us when we've got a media that needs to be fed. Revenge is a policy when we've got a crater that's filled with the dead. And peace is a process, but we don't see the need when nobody can stop us. In war and retribution are two of the oldest human institutions. It's nothing personal, man, but we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. Bombs are falling, the sky is dropping, but everybody's Christmas shopping. The world is ending, but no one's bending. The blood we kill is never ending. Being strongest makes us wiser. Surely you must realize this. It's decided we are righteous. It is pointless to defy us. We're gonna make you bleed. So yeah, that's that. You know, so I that one was really tough for me to sing. The high falsetto. If my voice is not kind of if the upper register is not really fully cleared out, and usually it takes a day of full singing for me to do that. So but you know, that's a close approximation. All right, big nug. So this next song, this song called "Fuck This Noise." This is off of my new record. It's not hitting stores until December 17th. Right now, there's a new single coming out every 2 weeks until December 17th. So the second single just dropped yesterday. It's called "See Me." You can find it on like Spotify or iTunes or Apple Music or Tidal and Rhapsody and Napster and Pandora and all those places. But So that's the second single just dropped, and then every 2 weeks another single is going to drop. The reason why is because it's a gigantic album. It's a 48-song album. It's almost a pentuple record, and I just wanted to make sure that I gave people enough opportunity to digest enough of the songs to get a sense of like. I think it is. You know, actually, that's actually a great question. Let me check. I think it is. I think it is on Kazaa. Hold on. Let me check. DistroKid. I just changed internet distributors, and so the Amazon, what's Angami, Apple Music, MediaNet, Deezer, Instagram, Facebook, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Clara Music. I think there's Kazaa. No. KK Box. Shoot. iTunes, Pandora. Savin? What's Savin? Spotify and Tidal. So if Oh, oh really? Oh, I don't. Oh, I see. It's peer. Oh yeah. Kazaz is peer to peer. Kazaz. Yeah. Then yes. So people certainly do seem to, for whatever reason, take my albums literally the day after they come out, and then they make them available for free. Like that was I had spent about $20,000 putting together the album Fear of Your Lonely Heart. We recorded a bunch. We rehearsed. We went to a rehearsal studio for a full month, maybe even a little bit longer than that, in advance of the album. We went to the studio. We got all the drums and bass. We did them over like 3 or 4 days. We just plowed through them. I spent a fortune making the record, and then I spent up $6,000 on a publicity campaign. Did all this crazy stuff. Like, yes, this is gonna be amazing. And the album comes out, and the very next day, it was on like literally every torrenting site possible. And I was like, oh, that's good. That's hooray! Thank you, Jesus. So, all right, so this song is called "Fuck This Noise," and this is a stripped down version of what is, I think, a really, really interesting and cool song. Okay, here we go. Unfortunately, I don't have this one, the lyrics to this one memorized, but. I'm fucking up. The last of my toothpaste just fell on the floor. I'm fucking up. There's no toilet paper, can't get to the store. I don't know why I even tried, 'cause there's always something I'm not getting right. Oh my God, I'm going back to bed. Yeah. I'm fucking up. Where is my wallet? I just put it down. I'm fucking up. I just made some coffee with no coffee grounds. I don't know what's gonna work. Everything that I try, it only gets worse, but I try. Oh, I certainly try. Fuck this. Fuck this noise. I'm fucking up. I just burned a bagel that I was kicking. I'm fucking up. I just can't finagle my way out again. I don't know what's gonna fly, but the harder I work, the less it seems right. Oh my God, I just wanna die. Fuck this. That's for all those moments. You know, those moments, those days where it's just like all the little shit just keeps falling apart. You're like, fuck, god damn it, no, fuck, not, you know, and you're suddenly like, what's going on? That's it. I was just going back to bed. There's nothing is working out. Oh yeah, my pleasure, Big Nug. So yeah, sorry about that. I just didn't get a chance to do much guitar practice over the past few days. It's really funny. I've just been a little kind of. This putting out a new record is always an exercise in serious insecurity for me. You know, like it's taking the album that I've spent thousands of hours because it's you know it's 48 songs. So I've spent 1,000 hours in just recording time. That doesn't include all the time I spent writing the songs and playing them for you guys and kind of sussing them out. And so it's just been it's been a lot of work. And then I take this thing. I'm like, hey, here's my new song. What do you think? And someone's like, I fucking hate that guy. Like you know, they listen to like 20 seconds of it, like 20 seconds, and like, I hate this song. What? 20 How can you make that? Who the fuck watches 10 minutes of a movie and goes, I fucking hate this movie? So I just so it's just been a real. This has been since the first single came out. Now 3 weeks ago, I've just been like, I'm just like, I can't do this. And of course I can, and of course I will, but it is get, you know, so past couple days, I was like, you know, I'm going to let myself take a little bit of time off from music and just kind of like, you know, do other stuff because I have been going full tilt now for years and years and years. So every now and again, I can let myself take a little break. Okay. So if you guys have any requests, I can play them for you, but, yeah, no, and absolutely. The thing is like, but however, I can also tell you that there were albums by bands that radically transformed the way I thought about music. Pavement being a great example. So Slanted Enchantment, Pavement's album. I'm wearing this. In fact, this is the album. Pavement's album, Slanted and Enchanted, the very first time I listened to the record, I couldn't stand it. I put it on. I saw them live, and I thought, "Oh, these guys are great." I didn't buy their cassette. My sister did, because I took my sister to her first concert. Me and a bunch of my friends, we went out to Castaic Lake. It was Sonic Youth. It was Pavement opening for Mudhoney, opening for Sonic Youth. And then Kurt Cobain rolled out and played one song. He rolled out, and it was a fucking amazing show. So Pavement, so my sister buys the Pavement record. She puts it in. She's like, I don't like this. So she gives it to me. So I put it in. I'm living in the Palm Desert. I grew up where I grew up, Palm Desert, and then I'm living in Los Angeles, or working in Los Angeles. So it's like a 2-hour commute. So I'm driving 2 hours every single day, and so I'm 2 hours in and 2 hours back, plus rush hour traffic. So add another hour. So I had hours and hours of listening to music, and so I burnt out on all my cassettes pretty quickly. And so I kept putting in the Pavement cassette. Let me give this another shot. And I put it in. When I first put it in, I'm like, this is terrible. Popped it out. I put it back in a little bit later on. I was like, oh, this is terrible. And eventually I put it in. I'm like, you know, actually this first song's pretty cool, man. The first song's pretty cool, but the rest of the record's fucking terrible. You know, pop it out. And then I put it in. I put it in again. And eventually the first two songs were good, and the rest of the album's terrible. And then after repeated listens of the first two songs, and by the time the third song, like eventually, once I realized, I like the third song, I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to just give this album some serious consideration, rather than hearing what's wrong with it. Why don't I stop listening with my head and listen with my ears and just listen to what the sounds that are happening? And when I did that, when I listened to the record without any sense of like how I was going to judge the album, and I was just like, let me hear what these guys are doing. All of a sudden I was like, oh my God, this is an amazing record. And it literally transformed the way I thought about music. And then from that time on, and it's funny because I was a big fan of Sonic Youth. So, but there was something about Pavement had like they had out-of-tune guitars. Like it was just there was just stuff. There was some stuff. Yeah, it's the Stockholm Syndrome. Yeah, just repeat legs. You know, but the thing is like so for me. And now, of course, you can't ask music reviewers to live with an album for a long. You know, like you can't ask people to like. But I can't ask them to listen with the open ears, right? To listen with their ears and not their head. Get rid of all your preconceptions. Get rid of all your and just listen. Just listen to the song. Listen all the way through the song. If it doesn't work, if you're listening without any, just let me hear the sounds that are happening. Let me hear what's going on lyrically. Let me hear how the song builds and how the song ebbs and how the song flows. If they can do that, and then they say I don't like the record or that song, totally fine. But if they can't do that, which is their job, and Elix, how you doing, brother? I know it's crazy. 2 years, man, it's crazy. That's just awesome. If they can't do that, then they shouldn't be doing that job, And so, but I have to go through all of these shitty, music reviewers to find the ones that actually do pay attention. And so I have found a couple, and that's awesome. I found a couple people have done write-ups of the first single, and they were like, and it seemed like they paid attention, and I'm like, that's awesome, So, but I had to go through a lot of really shitty music reviewers to get there. And there were people that listened for like 20 seconds and then said stuff like, I can't stand this guy's voice. You didn't even hear my voice, dude. Like, you didn't even, like, the intro is 30 seconds long. I can see right here you only listen for 20 seconds. How can you say that you can't stand my voice? So that kind of stuff. I was like, this is ridiculous. So, all right, so Fury of Your Lonely Heart. All right, so I wrote a song. It took me 15 years to write the song. Yeah, and I definitely do think, Paper Cat, that there definitely seems to be a component of just people wanting to monetize. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you were to look up the kind of domains that if you were to look up the owner of that domain and look up other things that they own, I would not be surprised if they did not own 4 or 5 little kind of like boutique style things with little review kind of stuff, like that kind of thing, and they were just capitalizing on stuff like Submit Hub and BitSubmit, and it was just a way for them to generate revenue without having to work a day job, and without realizing that they're just doing fucking terrible, without yeah, and that's I mean, I don't really know the Eminem story, Gaming Inside Car, but I do believe that people. Great people that make great music, and people with an ear for good music, they usually have the ability to listen to it. They usually listen, at least in my all of the people that I know that are amazing musicians. They like, the thing is that, like, usually they get to a point in time in their musical career where we will talk about, like, it's really funny. Schmed and I were talking about John Denver, and we're talking about how for when we were kind of coming up as kids, John Denver just got shit on, But the thing is, he wrote great songs, And it was just he was everywhere. It was on the Muppet Show, and he was so oversaturated. He had super saturated the market. It prevented a lot of people that I know would really love John Denver. I even have friends to this day that are like, I can't stand John Denver, and I'm like, but he writes, like, if you like Harry Nilsson, you should like John Denver. Like, the thing is just like, there's not a So anyway, but yeah. Yeah, and that's exactly right, Elix. And of course, as the longer I put out records, the more I do this, the thinner my skin gets. The more, because I keep putting in more of my life into them. I invest more time. I try to make them better, and I spend more time deconstructing the things that worked on my last record, and then trying to figure out new and innovative ways to incorporate those things and whatever else I've learned in that time. And I'm now making massive records. I'm making 45 song albums and 48 song albums and 102 song album, and I'm working my ass off. And so then to find myself discounted by somebody who, it's obvious they're only phoning it in. But the fact that their antenna is not up in any way, shape, or form, so they can't, whatever it is, whatever the awesome I'm contributing does not register at all. That's really smart, And so it's entirely me. It's entirely the way I'm reacting to it. It has nothing to do with them. They're just, they're just phoning it in. Like, they're not good at what they do, or they're kids. They don't really know yet. Like, they haven't even really formulated their own taste in music. Because they're kids, but. Here we go. So this is a 1-chord song. Took me 15 years to write. Bum 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 ba da da bum ba da da bum 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 ba da da bum 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 ba da da bum ba da da ba da dum bum bum ba da da bum. Come on, love, let us blow this scene. Let us hurry home and get between the sheets. your thighs. Let us seal the space between you and I. Kiss me now, kiss me hard. Let me feel the fury of your lonely heart. Fuck me now, fuck me long. Can you hear the love buried in this song? Bum 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 ba da da bum ba da da bum 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 ba da da bum. Bum 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 ba da da bum ba da da bum bum ba da da bum. Come on, love, let us die tonight in an orgy of sexual suicide. Let us tear the flesh right off our bones, and we'll fuck all night to the rock and roll. Kiss me now, kiss me hard. Let me feel the fury of your broken heart. Fuck me now, fuck me long. Can you hear the love buried in this song? Bum 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 ba da da bum ba da da bum 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 ba da da bum. Bum 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 ba da da bum ba da da ba da da bum bum ba da da bum. Come on, love, let us fall in love. Let us prove that there is a God above. Let us light a fire and dive on in. Let us become saints, engaged in sin. Kiss me now, kiss me hard. Let me feel the fury of your broken heart. Fuck me now, fuck me long. Can you hear the love buried in this song? Yeah, that's amazing, favorite guy. All right, here's a one-chord breakdown. All right, right on. Right on, Helix. Bum 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 ba da da bum ba da da bum 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 ba da da bum 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 ba da da bum ba da da bum ba da da bum. Wow. Come on, love, let us blow this scene. Let us hurry home and get between the sheets, between your lips and between your thighs. Let us seal the space between you and I. Kiss me now, kiss me hard. Let me feel the fury of your broken heart. Fuck me now, fuck me long. Can you hear the love buried in this song?
Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah! Can you feel that, buddy? Huh? I have exorcised the demon.
So that's a one-chord song. It took me 15 years of repeated attempts to finally put that song together. All right, yeah. Between the D and the E, there's if I can find the something that sounds where they both sound okay, that's usually all right. All right, let me clean up the request queue a little bit. All right, so I did that guy, did War. I did that. All right, King of Everything, huh? All right, so All right, I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna try this one without the lyrics. I think I have this one memorized. So this is this song. This is the album version of the song is a lot of fun. The Get Set Go, my band. It's now just me. Well, it's not. It was just me for the past since my 2014 release, The Pleasure of Being Sad. I've put out 6 or 7, maybe 8 records in that time. Pleasure of Being Sad, Here Be Dragons, Furthermore, True Crime Television, Death and Taxes, This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, and the 3-volume Mike TV Live album, which is 102 songs. For the past 5 years, it's just been me kind of going full tilt. My buddy Schmed, who used to play with Weezer, he did string arrangements for Gene Ween. Of the band Ween. He was a regular in Ben Vaughn's. I don't know if you guys know the Ben Vaughn quartet, but he was a regular in Ben Vaughn's band. He was played with Brian Bell, who was of formerly of Weezer in his band Star something. Anyway, so he's legit, like he's an absolutely amazing, mind-blowing bass player, guitar player, piano player. Hey, Earl G357, thank you so much for the follow, man. I'm glad you're digging the show. So Schmed moved downstairs. Schmed and I have been friends for over 20 years, and he moved right downstairs. And so he joined me on this newest record, and so which has been awesome because it's opened up. Like, I play the piano, but I don't play the piano anywhere near the way he plays the piano. I use a piano to throw in like basically kind of chords. Like I'll do chord inversions, but it's just basically the chords that I'm playing on the guitar, and then I'll write little melody lines, and that's about as complicated as my guitar playing or my piano playing gets. Schmed is literally a mind-blowing jazz player, and can do pretty much everything. So having him play the bass and the lion's share of the piano on the new record has really added a whole new element to the music, which has been awesome. Anyway, so I forget what I was saying. I was about to make a point, but anyway, here we go. So and my pleasure mail's from man. Oh yeah, so this one. So The King of Everything. This song is it has viola. It's I had a classically trained viola player in the band, and all these amazing, the unit at this time was a really amazing unit. The drummer was amazing, bass player was amazing, and so this is a really stripped down version. But this is an audience participation song, so you'll get a sense of how it works in just a bit. I got $10 in my pocket now, and there is nothing that can bring me down, 'cause I got cash, and I can make it last. No more worries for me. Gonna head out into town tonight, gonna find someone to treat me right, 'cause I got cash, and I can make it last. Yes, don't you see? Oh my God, I can't believe how many years it's been since I had $1 that I could freely spend. Dollar. All you people with your dollars stuck safely in your banks, don't you ever part with them. Oh, don't make my mistake. No. Got $10 in my pocket now. I bet you're wondering exactly how that I got cash. Oh, I can make it last so long as I can bleed. So stick your needles into me. I don't need music much anymore. I don't need music now that I can score a little cash. But it's going fast, so I need to bleed. Oh my God, I can't believe how many years it's been since I had a dollar that I could freely spend. Dollar, dollar, dollar. All you people with your dollars stuck safely in your banks. Don't you ever part with them, oh, don't make my mistake. No, no, no. Got $10 in my pocket now, and everything is gonna work itself out, 'cause I got cash. Oh, I can make it last. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of everything. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of everything. I have arrived. This is my time. The king of everything. Ba-da-dum, 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 bum, 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 bum. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of sweet strummings. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of Dawsony. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of gilded wings. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of soup headings. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of lag. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of, oh my god, I'm running out of ideas. The king of Pop-Tarts, the king of ice fishing. Maybe the king of ice fishing. Maybe the king of ice fishing. The king of toast and frings. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of guacamole. The king of everything. The king of QA things. The king of songwriting. Yes, I'm gonna be the king of everything. The king of bikini inspection. The king, I like the king of bikini inspection. Well, I guess it depends on who's being inspected. The king of potato things. The king of potato things. The king of everything. The king of everything. All right. Hold on, let me did it. Okay, awesome. All right. I had a date tonight, but I had some work show up, so I had to cancel, which is sad. This would have been my first date in like months. Hold on. Thank you, Bobcat. All right, so I'm gonna do Melt with You, and then I'm gonna play some of these other songs. In fact, let me get them queued up, because I want to play just these are kind of deep cuts off of my records. I think that are still decent songs that just don't ever get requested, just because I think they're kind of they're deep into my catalog. So I'm just gonna play some of these songs. Every Day Feels Like the First Day, The Pretty Kind. You are one of the pretty. This actually, The Pretty Kind is a song that gets stuck in my head all the time. I have no idea why. There's something about the melody that just dun 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 dun. Pretty Kind. Let's Start Fires. That's a good one. Let's Start Fires. And then Super Zero Superhero. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so I Want to Melt with You. Let's do that one first. And then so this is so here, let me just for those I know, because some of you aren't super familiar with the way my actual band sounds, like the way the actual music sounds. So I just want to give you a sense of Melt with You. Here, so this is the way this song sounds as with Eric and I. is a fickle thing, and I know about what I sing. So yeah, so it's so they, you know, it's yeah, they're yes, there's full, you know, they're full, you know, they're full productions, you know, but this is so this is a real stripped down version, but so I'm not going to attempt to sing the viola part, but love is a fickle thing, and I know about what I sing, 'cause I have cured with just a word, and I've been done in by the kiss of a girl, and oh, but I want you so, and I know that you want me too, and I've got a fever that just won't break, and there's no medication that I can take it. Oh, I wanna melt with you, I'm burning up inside, the spark is caught, and I want to set your heart on fire. Oh, I wanna melt with you, I'm burning up inside, the spark is caught, and I want to set your heart on fire. Oh, I'm on my knees and I'll kiss. Let me kiss you, please. Let me touch your skin and your soft, moist lips, and let me feel the burn of your fiery hips. And love is a fickle thing, and I know about what I sing, but I don't give a damn. I only want you, and I want you to know what I wanna do. And oh, I wanna melt with you, I'm burning up inside, the spark is caught, and I want to set your heart on fire. Oh, I wanna melt with you, I'm burning up inside, the spark is caught, and I want to set your heart on fire. Oh, I wanna melt with you. Oh, I wanna melt with you. Oh, I wanna melt with you, I'm burning up inside, the spark is caught, and I want to set your heart on fire. Love is a fickle thing, and I know about what I sing, 'cause I have cured with just a word, and I've been done in by the kiss of a girl. And oh, but I want you so, and I know that you want me too, and I've got a fever that just won't break, and there's no medication that I can't take it. Oh, I wanna melt with you, I'm burning up inside, the spark is caught, and I want to set your heart on fire. Oh, I wanna melt with you, I'm burning up inside, the spark is caught, and I want to set your heart on fire. Oh, I wanna melt with you. Oh, I wanna melt with you. Oh, I wanna melt with you, I'm burning up inside, the spark is caught, and I want to set your heart on fire. Burn. All right, yeah. So you know what? I'm gonna play one more song, and I'm gonna go refill my water, and I'm gonna make myself a cocktail. It's 5:30. I think I can have a cocktail with impunity. Yay! Hey, Nate, my pleasure, Bobcat. Right on. Thanks for requesting that one, man. Yeah, that one. I'm glad that one is getting aired out with a little bit more frequency lately. But. Oh, that's right. Let me see. There we go. Some days I'm invincible, other days a crack, and there's just no way of telling when I get it back. Some like the ice, others like the flame, but for me I tell you, oh, they burn the same. Super Zero, super hero. Some days I move very fast at the speed of thought, other days I'm not so quick, some days I get caught. Some dig the holes, others fill them in, but brother, let me tell you, I ain't shoveling. Super Zero, super hero. How to climb out of But each day he beats back the villains of the old Henri. He slays the menace with the sword of his hand, and he plays guitar in a rock and roll band. Alright, okay, Super Zero away. Some days I'm invisible, other days I shine. It doesn't matter who sees me, I'm running out of time. Some make the love, others make it well. I just want release from my private prison cell. Super Zero, super hero. Power to climb out of bed each day. He beats back the villains with the old Henri. He slays the menace with the sword of his hand, and he plays guitar in a rock and roll band. Alright, okay, Super Zero, wait. Super Zero, be my hero, you're my hero anyway. Super Zero, be my hero, you're my hero every day. I totally forgot. Yeah, that one I pretty much almost forgot how to play. Yeah, that's why I'm airing. That's why I'm airing these guys out. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna run downstairs, make myself a cocktail real quick, refresh my water. You guys, feel free to make use of the soundboard. I will be right back. It'll take me 6 seconds. I'll be back exactly in 6 seconds. 1 second.
That's like peanut, hazelnut, cashew nut, macadamia nut. That was the one that was sent her into going crazy. She said, "You stop naming nuts. Pine nut, pistachio nut, red pistachio nut, natural, all natural white pistachio nut."
I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Well, to tell you the truth, in all this excitement, I've kind of lost track myself. But Ian, this is a .44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
You stupid, ignorant son of a bitch, dumb bastard! Jesus Christ, I've met some dumb bastards in my time, but you outdo them all. Get over there!
Hell, I like you. You can come over to my house and fuck my sister.
We believe in nothing. We believe in nothing, Lebowski, nothing. And tomorrow we come back and we cut off your Johnson.
Excuse me?
I said we cut off your Johnson!
Just a little bit longer, okay, boys? Sit tight. All right. I said we cut off your Johnson. All right, here we go.
One wedding cake.
I just wanted to say that I'm a nerd. And I'm here tonight to stand up for the rights of other nerds.
So this is a song called Let's Start Fires Bum bum ba da dum 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 bum ba da da da. Let me get there. Do you all believe in karma? That's a good question. I don't really believe in. I don't not believe in anything, but I also don't believe in anything. I just let it be. Like the thing is like I don't believe in a God. I don't not believe in a God. I just don't care. I don't. Same thing with karma. Same thing with dinosaurs. I mean, I suspect dinosaurs exist. There are people that are a lot more studied than me that say, hey, dinosaurs exist, and here are their bones. But I don't care. Like dinosaurs don't have a material impact on my life. So same kind of thing with karma. But bum bum ba da dum 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 bum ba da dum bum bum ba da dum. Let's start fires. Let's pull the wires. Increase the pressure till it blows. Yes, I do. No. Let's be rebels, drunk and disheveled. Let's ride the lightning till we glow. And the stories that they will tell of us will be quite legendary. And in the fires of furious revelry, oh my love, we will be married. And the angels and the chorus of angels they will sing. Let's turn it on, let's go wild, let's race for miles till the blisters are no more. Make love at midnight under the moonlight. Let the crickets play our score. And the tales of you and I, my love, will be told to the death of time. And the stars will be the crown you wear, and the moon I will make mine. Can you hear the poet scribbling? Let's turn it on. Bum bum ba da dum 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 bum bum ba da dum. So never mind the 8 to 5, and never mind the bottom line. Just remember you are mine to the end. Let's go crazy. Let's keep chasing the sun out of the east. With the hammer and a mighty clamor, let's enchain the angry beast. Let us draw down the sun and the moon again. Let us sleep when we are ancient. For you, my love, I could wait so long that eternity would grow impatient. And the stars will sing the endless song. Let's turn it on. Let's start wires. Let's start fires. Let's start fires. Let's pull the wires. Increase the pressure till it blows. Let's be rebels, drunk and disheveled. Let's ride the lightning till we glow. Let's go wild, let's race for miles till the blisters are no more. Make love at midnight under the moonlight. Let the crickets play our score. So karma is a bitch, and I love that. All right, so I don't believe in any higher power, but I do believe my actions towards others somehow affect. Yeah, well, I mean, so I do think, and if I do think that there is a sense of peace that okay, I can only talk about my own personal experience. So I do know that when I do good, when I'm a kind person, when I'm considerate, like when I'm going throughout my day. And I'm like, oh, let me open the door for you. And hello, oh, do you drop something? Let me pick it up. Like, can I help you? Oh, it looks like that's a little bit too heavy for you to carry. Would you like some help? Me being that kind of person and going through the world like that, it gives me a sense of community and gives me a sense of like, yeah, I'm not in this by myself, and I am contributing to, and often people will do the same thing for me, and it creates a sense of like, yes, this is an extended. I mean, because it is. It's crazy. We are all of us. Like, I mean, really, truthfully, if you think about the entire universe. Like, it's crazy that we are not like in love with every living creature on the earth, because the thing is that we are all of us sharing this fucking rock, hurtling through space, getting further away from everything. Like we are literally like the red shift is a direct demonstration of the fact that we are getting further away from everything, and here we are like just on this spaceship hurtling through space, And so, but the thing is it definitely for the people that can, for the entities that can appreciate it, it makes so much sense to me to just be kind and be considerate and not selfishness. All selfishness does is it erodes away. Like all it does is engender insecurity. Look at look at our president. You know, the thing is that like you spend enough time self-aggrandizing and thinking only about yourself, and eventually that wears a cavity in your heart and your head. You know, it like, and you find you're suddenly a vacuum of need. You know, so anyway, I just I believe that, So anyway, and I do agree with you. Love does radiate, and it is, and it really, and the thing is like, and it doesn't have to be familial love, and it doesn't have to be romantic love. It can just be the sense of like, hey man, I'm right there for you. So, right on. Hey, right on, brother. Well, thank you, man. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's, I mean, it's, you know, I didn't come to that perspective. I didn't come to that perspective like through contemplation. I came through it through a very rough road. You know, the thing is, I was that asshole. I was the selfish bastard. I did see my friendships decay, and I did see like all of my relationships become unmanageable because I was self-obsessed, you know? And so, and it took a while for me to realize, in order for me to have and deserve friends, I have to be a good friend. You know, and it took me into my late 20s before that really struck home. I'm like, oh, I got to be the kind of person I want. If I have to be the kind of person I want someone to be for me, you know, and it's not even the golden rule kind of thing. Do as others as you'd have them do unto you. It's like no, I need to be. If I want good people in my life, I have to be a good person. You know, if I want selfless, loving, kind, awesome, you know, creative, interesting people, I need to be kind and selfless and you know, and creative, and you know, and all the things, you know. And it was, you know, it just took, it took me, you know, I had to, because I came up, I had a lot of success in my early 20s, and I thought I was the king shit, you know. I would still put on a faux hump, like I'd still be friendly and hey, and how you doing, and like, but the thing is, I in my heart of hearts, I thought that I knew everything, you know. And I thought, you know, and it took me a long time to realize, oh yeah, not only do I not know the things I think I know, but even the things that I like, the more I learn, I have songs about it, you know, the more I learn, the more I realize how little of a handle I have on anything, that I even, you know, and so, and in fact, that's what I love. That's actually what I love about music, you know, is because I have made so much music, and I'm always making it, and I'm always thinking about it, and I'm always working on it, and I cannot even scratch the surface. I can't even get. The thing is like, you know, like I am, the things I'm gleaning are like it's not even music theory 101, you know, like it's crazy. So it's like a constant reminder that like yeah, hey dude, you know, like you gotta be fucking humble because you don't know shit, you know. So that's what I mean, and I try to be, man. You know, and the other thing is you try to take people seriously. That's the other thing is that's kind of a really frustrating thing for me. Most of the people that I know that I've seen achieve significant success as performers and as public facing people, there is a significant aspect of not self-aggrandizement, but this of self-regard, you know, there's always this sense of, there's the you watching the you, seeing the way you're doing things and parsing the way you're doing them and looking at and like and so there's always this, and the thing is it like, and I definitely have that guy does exist. I do everything in my power to try to shut that guy down, you know, because the thing is, because when I'm talking with someone, when I'm meeting someone, when I'm interacting with someone, I want it to be about them and our conversation and us, and not about me and how I'm being perceived in this moment and in this conversation, you know. And I'm pretty good at doing that, but I don't always. The thing is and it really, and the higher the stakes, the more difficult that becomes sometimes, you know. So, and what I mean by higher the stakes is like if I'm with other people that do stuff and do amazing stuff, or do stuff that I really appreciate, I have a tendency to either want to prove myself, hey, look at me, I'm gonna be clever too, or I'll find myself just shutting up and not really engaging, you know, like that. So You're having difficulty figuring out the C me chords on a ukulele. That is because the relationship of the notes, the relationship of the strings is not the same. It would be like playing C me on these bottom 4 strings. So yeah, you would have to be you're gonna have to actually play double stops, Kiyoshi Akira. You can't do the open string. You can't do this. You can't do the well, part and parcel of being an artist is constantly subjecting yourself to an unnatural level of scrutiny. It becomes I mean that that's the thing is like, so that's the thing is, so for me I try to while in the process of making art, I try to then be significantly introspective and look at and parse. But then when I'm engaging with people, I just do my damnedest to be a real human being, you know. And sometimes because I really do spend an inordinate amount of time with myself, you know. So I spend most of my life, like 98% of my life is just me by myself or with Sue, you know, who doesn't speak. He's a dog, you know. And so as such, I will find that if I don't properly mentally shift gears when I'm hanging out with people, then sometimes that gets, you know, crazy. I know, Lenine, I know it's crazy. I know it's just it's you know, like Elix just hit the 2-year mark. Just that it. Yeah, man, I fucking love you guys. What's your way around that, Eric? I just have to say I love you guys. Those of you that have been around since you know, like since I first decided to do the whole affiliate thing and even before, like I just fucking love you guys, seriously. So don't engage. Oh yeah. Yeah, of course. No, that's that. I should have known. Perspective is a super fun topic to talk about. I'm very happy you're sharing. Hey, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Space Captain. Yeah, it is. I mean, because it informs all of. I mean, if you understand me, if you get a decent understanding of my story, the thing is that I think all of my songs make a lot more sense. You know. Oh, Gareth. Hey, is Gareth there? As soon as Gareth is somewhere nearby, let me know. Oh, he's here. All right. Happy birthday, Gareth. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Gareth. Happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday, bud. Awesome. Are you 22? Are you moving out? Are you buying your own car? Are you moving out? It has been like 14 years since last I saw you, right? That's how time is moving right now for me. But that's awesome, bud. Yeah. He's 22. He's moving out, moving on up to the top. That's awesome, dude. Right on, man. What are you doing for your birthday? Anything amazing? All right, let me see. All right, and so let me get the.
I love him so much.
All right, so let's start fires. Oh, the pretty kind. I haven't played this. So this is one. Oh, and every day feels like the first day. Hold on. Every day feels like the first day. Oh, really? So you're doing oh, yeah. Was it the same kind of birthday? Wait. Was I there for? Was that a year ago? Was I at Garrett's birthday party? I was on tour. I was at Garrett's. That was a year ago. That was a year ago. That was a full year ago. Oh my God. My brain is literally exploding. That was a year ago. Oh my God. So that means I got back from tour like 9 months ago. Oh my God. No wonder it feels like I've been struggling for my whole life, because it's been 9 months. Yeah. Well, that is awesome. That's crazy. I can't believe it's been a year. All right. Well, then I'm going to have to ask you, Gareth, to never age. From this point in time, I need you to use all of your powers over time to just freeze it, okay? If you can do that for me, bud, I'd appreciate it. I need like 4 or 5 years of no movement in time just to catch up, and then you can let us get back up and running, okay? So if that's cool. Hey, Space Captain, thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man. So okay, so if you can promise me to do that, dude, I would really appreciate it. I promise you, I would thank you. Yeah, I'll write you a song. Well, you guys are your family song is like literally the next song on my agenda. I haven't been writing lately, but okay. So love to watch the way that you cross the room. So this is a song called Every Day Feels Like the First Day. This is another one of those really, really simple 1-4-5 songs. It's a really, really simple song. But I wrote this song anyway. I wrote the song for a girl. We're no longer together. It was true then. It is. Every now and again, I will think about past relationships. I'll think about all the cool that we had, all the awesome it was, and it puts me right back in that space. I'm like, fuck, man, I really missed that. I really missed them for these things, And so this song kind of does that for me every time I play it. But so. Oh, I love to watch the way that you cross the room. Oh, there's something quite sexy about the way that you do. And I love the way that you rub up against me sometimes. It's easy for me to forget that you said you are mine. Every day feels like the first day. First day I met you. Every day feels like the first day I met you. You're always so sharp, you're so sharp, I think you'll cut me. But my heart doesn't care, so come on, cut me. And the way that you laugh, oh, it cuts me in half, and I love it. And the way that you say all the things that you say, oh, I love them. Every day feels like the first day I met you. Every day feels like the first day I met you. La 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 la, 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 la la la. Do you know that there's nothing I wouldn't do for you? So come on, ask me something to do for you. And every day and in every way I will fall in love. And every day I'll fall in love with you. Every day feels like the first day I met you. Every day feels like the first day I met you. Well, someone said that every man wants to be loved, but every woman wants instead to be wanted. I don't know if that's true, but I'm telling you, oh, that I want you. I want you, I want you, I want you, I want you, I want you. Every day feels like the first day I met you. Every day feels like the first day I met you. La 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 la, la 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 la, 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 la 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 la. Yeah, so that's a song called Every Day Feels Like the First Day. And it's such a simple song, man, but I really like that one. You know, like lyrically, hey, hold on. Hey, thank you, Lenina. Hey, thank you, J.O. Brown. Thank you kindly, man. And, you know, and so it's such a simple song, you know, but I just, you know, but that all of it, that song was written, hey, Frank, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. You know, everything, that song is all like that. There are these moments, you know, and there's not a lot like, but there is like the idea that like, you know, every now and again, so the girl I was dating, every now and again, I'd be like doing dishes or something, and she'd just walk up and just kind of put herself right behind me and kind of like, you know, and just kind of rub up against me and then just kind of move on, you know, and just like little things like that. I was like, oh, you know, this is amazing, you know, and just these things and anyway, so, Jay, yes, I do take requests, but I'm Mike TV. I'm in a band called Get Set Go. I have 15 albums in stores. I have a 102 song, 3-album career retrospective with 102 songs. I have 2 EPs out. I have a whole bunch of side project albums. I only play my own originals, man, because I don't need to play other people's stuff because I got hundreds and hundreds of my own. So if you know the band, that's awesome because I can play pretty much any song that's on a record. And then if you don't, then you can definitely just choose a song because that's my song list right there. That's not my complete song list. That's about 300 of the songs. I've got about 330 that I currently play, but I just haven't updated it in some time. And so right now what I've been doing is I've been playing deep cuts. These are songs that just don't get trotted out too often. That for whatever reason they just don't get requested or they just kind of fell out of vogue. Like I played Wolves, and I was like, I haven't played Wolves in forever, you know. So this is a song called The Pretty Kind. Yeah, so this one, this song, for whatever reason, this song just gets stuck in my head all the fucking time. And there's just something about the melody. It just for whatever reason, just like, is just, to my brain, just like, it's just an earworm. So, because, I'm enamored with you, I'm enamored with you. I wanna do what you do, so won't you just thrill me? And if you turn me away, you know that there will be pain, and it just might kill me. Cause you are one of the pretty kind. You dress so cool and you look so fine, and I adore the brilliance in your eyes. Oh, you are one of the ultra cool, and you make up all your own damn rules. Ain't nothing I won't do to make you mine. And I wanna be the one you come home to. And I wanna be the one who gets to you. Cause you are one of the pretty kind. You dress so cool and you look so fine, and I adore the brilliance in your eyes. I wanna take you to bed, I wanna get in your head, I wanna touch you all over. Cause I think you're super cool, and I'm hoping that you won't give me the shoulder. Cause you are one of the pretty kind. You dress so cool and you look so fine, and I adore the brilliance in your eyes. Oh, you are one of the ultra cool, and you make up all your own damn rules. Ain't nothing I won't do to make you mine. And I wanna be the one you come home to. And I wanna be the one who gets to you. Cause you are one of the pretty kind. You dress so cool and you look so fine, and I adore the brilliance in your eyes. Beautiful creature, oh how I need you. Don't let me down. Beautiful creature, oh how I need you. are one of the pretty kind. You dress so cool and you look so fine, and I adore the brilliance in your eyes. Oh, you are one of the ultra cool. You've looked at all your own dim rules. Nothing I won't do to make you mine. PewDiePie's new Minecraft series. Yeah, you know, I have actually I don't have time to watch any. Well, that's not so. I actually did. I watched the second season of. I watched the second season of Cobra Kai this weekend. I totally slacked off and was like, fuck it, I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, but I don't really have time to keep up, man. I'm working on a 48 song album right now. I'm doing promotion for the record. I'm still mixing and mastering the record. And so yeah, so I just haven't had a chance to check it out. Why? What's so? I mean, so give me some of the details about it. Like what makes it exceptional? Not just watching it and it's okay. And I mean, and what is it? Is it just PewDiePie as a person is himself is just a funny guy? Oh, I'm not gonna play that song. Oh yeah, and I did watch. I watched Stranger Things. I watched an episode, basically an episode a night of Stranger Things. And then like Stranger Things is the third season is totally fine for me. But in fact there were moments where I thought I got choked up and I was like, oh, this is awesome. But I do think that they've gone back the same well, you know. And I would have liked to have seen them kind of diversify the story a little bit, you know. And so, he's actually, that's great. Oh, he's the guy that actually made Minecraft. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's great, man. Well, that's always really nice to have somebody kind of like have the, like, I'm certain it must be nice for Notch to, you know, to have somebody of, I know PewDiePie is a pretty significant streamer, you know, to you know, like watch somebody appreciate his game, you know. And I'm also certain that it must be nice for PewDiePie to have you know, to have him there. But he's had an unfortunate forays into politics. But yeah, never mind. What sort of politic? Well, it's, you know, that's you know, that's what America's for, man. You know, it's awesome. It takes a panoply of perspectives to yeah, no, I mean, but you know, I mean, the thing is that, like, you need those reactionary people, Elix. You know, you need. I mean, it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. But the thing is that like until hate has been completely eliminated, you know, I'd much rather those perspectives be out in the open where we can at least address them. We can talk about them. We can be like, hey man, why do you feel this way? Why are you acting? Why are you like, you know, like hey, why, tell me, like, why, what, you know, what really bugs you so much about people coming from Mexico and Guatemala and El Salvador and working the jobs that we don't want? Like, what's your chief objection? You know, like, I don't mind those conversations, you know. Oh really? Okay. And is that Notch? Is that so? Were you talking, Elix? Were you talking the? Were you saying that the alt-right stuff that's Notch's politics or that's PewDiePie's politics? Yeah, I'm confused right now. I think okay, so because really truthfully, the thing is that, like, unfortunately, I don't have time to really. I like on this stream, I like engaging these kind of conversations amongst friends when I'm at a party or something like that, and we want to wax poetic about that kind of stuff. I love having those kind of conversations. But otherwise, like, I don't really. My life is so crazed, jam packed full of just chaos. You know, the thing is that, like, I don't really have time to, like, police. You know, I mean, the thing is that, like, if you are filled with hateful invective that is specifically geared towards keep making people less than human or making them second class citizens, that's total bullshit. That's just bullshit. And the thing is, but that's my perspective, you know. But that's bullshit. But controversies over political opinions. And that's okay. So that and Marcus Person is that's his actual name. Hey, Slot King, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, amigo. How you doing, dude? Yeah, dude, it's always good to have you here. Slot King is one of the handful of folks that showed up as a troll and then turned into a fucking awesome guy because we just had fun and we were just cracking jokes. We were like, yeah, this is great. So yeah, I always appreciate the a sharp and incisive intellect. I will have to take a look. Elix, yeah, that's. I mean, the thing is it like. Hey, that's awesome, man. That is fucking awesome. Right on. Thank you, Slot King. Thank you kindly, man. In November 2017, Person was criticized for posting a tweet that read, "It's okay to be white." In follow-up tweets, he said he believed privilege is a made-up metric. Critics of Person said his message was tone-deaf and ignorant. The Root called the tweets a white privilege meltdown. In 2019, he was criticized for calling transgender women mentally ill. Yeah, see, that's, I mean, the thing is like that, you know, and again, yeah, and the thing is that like, you know, again, there are contextually, you know, but the thing is yeah, but for the most part, I'd agree with you, Elix. So the thing is that like, you know, again, there is a lot of room for my perspective for context. The thing is that like, but yeah, but it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. The thing is like if you have a transgender friend and you have a great relationship with him, and you're like shut up, you sicko. You're like and you know the thing is like I can see, but the thing is like but it's because and the idea, and from my perspective, the reason is because these are people that are vilified and slandered and attacked on almost every quarter and have been for centuries. And so without having some sensitivity to that and without being aware of that and just being like, oh, get over yourself, is bullshit. Because the thing is like, because they've spent their whole lives feeling suffering from body dysmorphia. I don't feel comfortable in my own skin. And then when the moment they say that, then they're vilified and attacked and assaulted and, you know, yada yada yada. And so the thing is, and so should worry literally everyone about the internet because that happens. Yeah, no, I mean, well, but the thing is but I fully believe that I can defend all of my perspectives, you know. And the thing is that like, and all of my perspectives come from inclusion, and all my perspectives come from a place of if not love, kindness, you know. I like to think love for all things, but the thing is it like, but I don't. But again, I don't have love for hateful rhetoric. But the thing is but because as a kind person, I'm willing to hear them out. I'm willing to try to understand that perspective, and I'm willing to try to like. The thing is it because all hate is just fear. It's just fear that's been allowed to stew for for a long time, you know. So wait. All right. What happened? What happened with? I totally missed the Holocaust conversation. Wait, what? What? Yeah, and what? Okay, so what, Bobcat? What happened there? Like, what was the comment? Oh, yeah, and thank you, Slocky. No, and again, so and really, But yeah, but what? Okay, but I would like to get a good sense of kind of what happened. Like, what was the precipitating? I mean, the last time I came into this, some bald guy on piano, and you said some version of based on Charlie Brown. Oh yeah, that was that was actually that we were doing. I think it was Fury of Your Lonely Heart. I think we were doing Fury of Your Lonely Heart, and yeah. So Jason, I'm sorry, I missed exactly what the exchange was. So I don't fully understand exactly what what the issue was. I do trust my mods though. But the thing is like, so, but anyway, but if you have to go, man, I totally get it. But yeah, but the thing is that like, yeah, sorry, dude. I don't know exactly what he meant, but it referenced Jewish people in concentration camps. And in terms of, well, yeah, okay. Well, if he's gone and doesn't want to explain it, then that's fine. I mean, I don't leave without making an enormous meal of it first. Yeah. What were we saying? What was I? Okay, what was? Let me look up. What was it? It is, and the funny thing is I totally don't mind. I totally do not mind getting into conversation. Like, I like these kind of conversations. They're like, the thing is like, usually we kind of come to some sort of accord. We usually will hash it out and we'll talk about it and we'll come up. It's easy to Google transgender have higher suicide rate than Holocaust survivors. And so you were saying that. And so Jason, so you were saying, so you were talking about the fact that transgender people have higher suicide rates than Holocaust survivors. I see. Yeah. And so you were effectively agreeing with me I was saying that, I was saying that, you guys, well, I mean, it's. All right. Okay. All right. Well, it's, yeah. Anyway, he's a music streamer. He's anyway. The thing is that, like, I think that his, well, yeah. So unfortunately, guys, Ghost of Summer is actually my legitimate bandmate, and so yeah. So unfortunately, he can squash anybody he wants, and that's it. The thing is like, he's my bandmate. So yeah. So that's so. So the thing is like, so yeah, and he's lost his mind over people that like keep requesting songs that are not on, like, that are not songs I've written, and so yeah. So anyway, okay. So here we go. So fuck it. Anyway, let's just, so that I don't mind those. It definitely feels to me that like the things that Jason was saying, the preceding the comments he was making, because I was kind of addressing the camera, did not seem to me that they were leading up to anything that was a bannable offense. The thing is and then afterwards, all like the kind of post discussion also seemed to me to be pretty civil, So I definitely would post stream, if you guys want to elucidate me on some of the stuff he was saying. I'd appreciate that, because the thing is because it didn't seem to me that it was like that it was. I mean, I can definitely. And I definitely get, well, anyway, but let's just move on. So, all right. So, Jesus Christ wore leather. I'll give you the entire shit about people he was talking about. He was just irritated. Oh yeah, okay. Well, I mean, yeah. So, Jesus Christ, we let the play back and roll. Oh yeah, so Slot King, what it was Fury of Your Lonely Heart, and I asked Schmed to play a Peanuts style line underneath it. And he did, and he came up with, but it was a song. I played it what, maybe half an hour ago, guys. I can definitely play it for you if you'd like again. It's a 1-chord song, so it's just. So I mean, I would have to bring my buddy Schmed. Schmed right now is detoxing, so he's had some pretty long nights over the past few nights. So he's downstairs working on Pro Tools, working on a session for a guy and sort of detoxing. So I have a cocktail right now. I don't want to invite him up. I can definitely I could fuck. Let me finish my cocktail. So that way I don't have anything that can distract him or I know that he just wants to take some time off from booze, and so let me get him an opportunity to do that. Let me finish my cocktail. I'm about halfway through it. I'll play like 2 songs and then I'll reach out to him and have him come up. Is that cool with you, Slot King? And maybe we can get him up here to play do the Peanut style. And Shade, Shaq, right on. How you doing? And there was a Lord DRXP. Hey, thank you guys for the follow, and Shaq, thank you for the follow. That's very kind of you. All right. Yeah, but it was a good rendition. I know Schmidt has been. Oh, can I even get him to play? Yeah, he would have to bring up his rack. I've got the MIDI cable. Yeah, we might be able to pull this off. And then do I have my power cable? Did he take my power cable? If he took my power cable, I'm gonna be very, very, very upset. Did he fucking take my power cable? No, he just. I was like, no. I just replaced it. Like he took my. Yeah, no. I mean, hey, thank you, Justin. How you doing, man? So all right, so this is a song called Jesus Christ with Leather. Jesus Christ with leather, played rock and roll. You showed me some blow. Abraham Lincoln smoked crack cocaine on the down low. Yeah, I'm an inveterate, bona fide degenerate. Mother Mary spread her legs for me, and I made it bleed. Buddha smoked me out, then sucked me off and swallowed my seed. Yeah, I'm an inveterate, bona fide degenerate. But don't you try to turn the ordinary people into saints. Cause everybody loves, and everybody fears, and everybody hates. And all the extraordinary people, they never touch the ground. Waiting on the ordinary people to count the hours down. Brother Gandhi turned a trick or two in his day. Mother Teresa liked to touch little girls and still today. Yeah, I'm an inveterate, bona fide degenerate. Martin Luther King traded slaves down the river wild. Jesus Christ with leather, played rock and roll on the radio dial. Yeah, I'm an inveterate, bona fide degenerate. But don't you try to turn the ordinary people into saints. Cause everybody loves, and everybody fears, and everybody hates. And all the extraordinary people, they never touch the ground. They're waiting on the ordinary people to count the hours. You go wild! Hey, Trail Magic, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, Justin. Yeah, I'm an inveterate, bona fide degenerate. But don't you try to turn the ordinary people into saints. Cause everybody loves, and everybody fears, and everybody hates tragedy too. And all the extraordinary people, they never touch the ground. They're waiting on the ordinary people to count the hours down. So, and hold on. So, but real quick. So, I do want to address. So, we had a little bit of a fracas, a brouhaha here in the stream with some people that have been. Jason has been sort of a regular over the past couple weeks. He's been a sweetheart thus far. Intelligent people all across the planet find themselves occasionally in conflict with each other. The thing is it like, so, you know, and sometimes it ends up being irreconcilable, you know. But the thing is it like, I'm a nice guy. I work very hard. And if the things I say anybody takes umbrage with, or the way I behave anybody takes umbrage with, and they don't want to actually actively like hash it out with me, well then I'm sorry, man. Adios. Like there's nothing. You can't try to incentivize me or punish me or suggest that you can punish me by withholding things or say, like, the thing is like, this is a great stream. The people in my stream are genuinely like, my regulars are fucking awesome. And I, yeah. And the thing is like, and this is an opinionated stream. I mean, the thing is just like, I'm inclusive, you know, I'm pro LGBTQ. I am pro any oppressed human being. I am pro them, you know. I'm not afraid to like have these like tough conversations. And the thing is and I'm willing to hear you out. Like if you are, yeah. And the thing is, as long as your perspective is considered, then I'm willing to hear you out, you know. If it's hate filled and if it's misogynistic, then I'm not, you know. And the thing is like, and it definitely seems like the conversation went a little bit askew, and I missed a bit of it, you know, and so I wasn't really fully informed, and so my mods afterwards are gonna fill me in on kind of what went on, and at that point in time, the thing is like, so if you know. Don't assume that because a decision was made that it's gonna forever and always be. The thing is it like, you know, like it's my mods at that point in time just decided let's end the conversation. So the conversation's ended. It doesn't mean that the conversation can't get picked up. It doesn't mean that we can't all correct this and we can all get along, you know. So all I'm saying is like, the internet is not like somebody says a terrible thing. It's not the end all be all of it. Like it's just a conversation. Sometimes you have to be like, all right, we're gonna walk away. We're gonna come back later, you know. But anyway, so that's all I have to say. So yeah, and so hey, so thank you so much, Trail Magic. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. How's your stream been? And hey, thank you, Exony Muse. Am I pronouncing that right? Exony Muse. That's an awesome handle. But yeah, you know, it just breaks. Hey, Limbo, how you doing, brother? Hey man, am I gonna see you in like about 4 weeks maybe? You're gonna be at the EU meetup, right? Hey, and thank you. Hey, yo, Pancake. Right on, brother. Thank you so much. Awesome, dude. I am so excited, man. I am so excited. Is that Avament Star? Am I pronouncing that right? Avament? But thank you so much for the follow. In fact, there were some other. Wow, there's been a lot of follows. I'm just not paying attention. And Exon Amuse and Aura 9, the Flying Baguette, Director D2. Thank you so much for the host, you guys. How you guys doing? I'm doing awesome today, brother. We had a few epic hosts. It was a really good time. I hope all is going. Yeah. Things have been awesome. I have been losing my mind. I'm putting out a new record, and it's a 48 song album. Which is insane. It's a crazy, a vehement. Okay, a vehement star. I see. Of course, a vehement star. Of course. Yes. What was I thinking? I can't read. I'm a numbskull. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Lenina. Thank you. So I'm putting out this new record, you know, and so of course I'm submitting it to music reviewing websites and blah blah yada yada yada, and it's the one thing like there's a whole bunch about music business I don't like, but that is just the absolute worst, you know. And I'm slowly but surely finding good sites that people that can give it consideration, and I'm getting some reviews, but it is just the worst. And so like things are awesome. The record's almost done. It's really amazing. And at the same time, this is like the worst period of like for me, any album making period of my life. This is just it. I'm like, oh, this is, you know, So anyway, Mike, not being a bitch or anything, trying to mod you and stuff, but since the last song in Rage, 60 folks here have bailed just to nudge in the. No, hey man, that's it happens, Justin. Like that's the thing about Rage, right? The thing like, I appreciate every person that's here. I really absolutely do. And I love Director D2. I love Trail Magic. I love Azura. I like Paper Cat. Like I love every like. But the thing is like I can't. But I'm not a performing monkey. I think I make great music. I work my ass off. I write and I record all day long. I work really really hard. If people don't have patience, if people aren't willing to just hang out and chat and have a good time and have us all do anything and then have us all play our thing, you know, like. All right, that's fine. The thing is like I can't be a performing monkey. I mean, I can definitely play a tune. You know, I can pen a tune, but yeah, I just can't be. I can't. I'm not. But anyway, so, will you? Yeah, and so I am. If you're asking if will I be streaming tomorrow, I will. Yeah, I stream. So I'm streaming tomorrow and then Friday. So tomorrow I'm on from 3 to 7 this time. So this. I've got about half an hour left of this stream. So. Hey, awesome, right on. Well, thank you, man. That's very kind, brother. So this song. Have you guys seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind? Because this song was written the very end of that movie. So Joel played by Jim Carrey, and Clementine, who's played by Kate Winslet. I don't want to give you any spoilers, but they've just discovered that their relationship was very different than they thought it was, and they get in. Oh well, that's awesome. Thank you, Avima Star. That's very kind of you, man. So they're in this conversation, you know, and they decide let's not do this. And so so Clementine walks out. She walks out into the hallway, and she's walking away. And Joel, the Jim Carrey character, he walks out and goes, wait, just wait. And she turns around and she leans up against the wall and she's like, what? And there's this pause. And this song is what I think is what's going through his head while that pause is happening. So it goes. Oh, don't you dare leave, please don't you go. Okay, sorry. Don't you dare leave, please don't you go. There's something that you ought to know. I am a wreck, I don't quite know how to survive on my own. My heart, oh it bleeds, and I can't start to flow. I'm dying, but I want you so. Don't be afraid. Shackles do not cut, they only abrade. I wear them too, I wear them for you. And should you drown, I will drown too. But maybe instead I'll keep you ahead of the rising watershed. And maybe we will flow. There are no words to describe the roiling chaos deep inside of me. I know how to survive on my own. My heart, oh it bleeds, and I can't start to flow. I'm dying, but I want you so. Yeah, so that song, you know, so basically, it's funny. I was watching the movie. I was kind of noodling on the guitar while I play the movie, which is what I normally do when I'm by myself. And that moment happened, and I just, and I was like, and I just paused it. I wrote the whole song, and then I went back and I pressed play, watched the end of the movie. So yeah, that was one of those weird moments where I'm like, hey, that worked out really nice. So how you been, Zura? Good to see you, man. And 9 to 12. So are you? So for those of you that don't know, 9 to 12. Now she's another streamer. She streams. They do it. She and two other girlfriends of hers. They do it's called Geek Grills. And it's an all geek, all girl geek podcast, you know, like kind of all geek culture, but through the lens of girls, you know, so it's awesome. And I've been a guest on it, and it's a really, really fun show. So 9 to 12 is actually going into the hospital tomorrow to have surgery done because she has a polyp on her vocal cord. And if the polyp is not taken care of, then she loses her ability to speak. So it's a very scary thing, and we know she's going in tomorrow. So I guess she just had her last meal right now, and and so I know, yeah. So it's a pretty frightening endeavor. Well, let's get Schmed up here for Slot King. Slot King, you still with us? Ooh. Oh, here. What? Schmed. Here we go. Play Fury. All right. I'm not so. Yeah. So. Oh yeah, and there you go, and so 9 to 12 is you know, obviously she's a working class person like the rest of us, and even with good insurance, she still has to pay, like, I think it's like $5,300, $5,400, something ridiculous, you know, because hey, welcome to American's healthcare. So we're all of us just trying to kick in and help her out, you know, because that's what good people do when other good people are saddled with completely onerous and usurious healthcare costs. So let me see. So let's play. What do we want to play? Do you guys want to do? Shall we do some of the new material, or shall I keep going with some of the older songs? So what I've been doing is I've been playing deep cuts from my records. So songs that just don't get requested that often that I think are still good songs. So I try to trot them out every now and again. So what if I keep my voice? I can keep doing politics too. Maybe. Hey, yeah. Well, yeah. That's that. The fact that it's an if is very scary. 9 to 12. What's the prognosis? What's their, like, okay, awesome, yeah, so yeah. So this one has a guitar melody that I play in the beginning, but I'm not remembering it. So I'm just gonna start. Okay, it's a good okay, awesome. Like, do they give you a percentage? Isn't it normally like you know? But is it like a 98% chance that you will be that everything will be awesome? Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Oh, awesome. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. So I wrote this song. A buddy of mine, his wife, it was I believe it was her 40th birthday. She's a psychiatrist, and anyway, so he at this point in time he was a big WoW player. He played a lot of WoW, So he kind of gave me the details of his life, gave me the details of his wife's life. This was for her 40th birthday. And so it's called Tammy's Song. And it goes like this. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. It's 7 o'clock, the alarm's going off, but Tammy lets it pass, 'cause she knows that it is 20 minutes fast. 20 minutes later she begins another day. Oh, she's up, but it's the mornings that she hates. And Skylar snuck out once again, and Emma, who is staying with friends, has called to ask, will you bring me my toothbrush? And Al is on that fucking game, the one he never tears himself away from, not even if he was set on fire. And all that she wants is a runner on an open beach. And all that she wants is a little live music to sing to. Ba-dum bum, bum ba dum ba da dum, bum ba dum ba da dum, bum ba dum ba dum ba da dum, bum bum bum. Crazy D says they're after me, the cops are on my tail, so she swears that they are taking her to jail. And there is no convincing her, there's nothing to be said, 'cause she's crazy, she's got a screw loose in her head. And after hours of insanity, it'd be so nice to pour a drink and simply shut down. But that's not in the cards tonight, 'cause Emma, oh, she needs a ride, and Alice still on that fucking game. And all that she wants is a runner on an open beach. And all that she wants is a little live music to sing to. Maybe a little journey to sing to. Ba-dum bum, bum ba dum ba da dum, bum ba dum ba da dum, bum ba da da dum ba da dum, bum ba da. And when she needs a break, there we go. You'll find her at the lake, or better yet, you won't find her at all. And when she needs a break, you'll find her at the lake, or better yet, you won't find her at all. So yeah, that's one I don't play that one that often, but I think it's a pretty fun tune. It's on my album. Hey, is that Delatus? Am I pronouncing that right? Delatus? But thank you so much for the follow, and I'm glad you're digging the show. And yeah, so I didn't even mention. So I'm Mike TV. I'm in a band called Get Set Go. I have 15 albums in stores. I also have a 3-volume, 102-song career retrospective, which is just me playing the acoustic guitar, kind of playing all of my songs, playing my songs, but just acoustic with one vocal right down the middle. So it's just like a little more stripped down, because I've had some people say like, Mike, I like the album version, but I prefer hearing you live on Twitch. And those are called the Mike TV Live volumes 1, 2, and 3. I have like a bunch of EPs and a bunch of side project stuff. So I have hundreds of songs in stores, and so I do this just to kind of like hang out with friends and trot out and just really kind of stay in command of my catalog of music, and so yeah, and so there's a chance you might have heard my stuff if you watch shows like Grey's Anatomy or Weeds, then there's a good chance that you've encountered my music. So, but let me see. So Spent. I'm gonna Spent. Yes, and I do occasionally like to show off Sue, but I can't have, because Rooster's up here and Rooster has been acting out, and I'm Rooster. We had to put him. we had to put him. We had to put him in the bathroom because the last time we left to go to the corner store and come back, Rooster had jumped up on the counter. Well, he had knocked over the trash, gone through the trash, and then jumped up on the counter and just literally tore up, like the countertop has been refurbished, and he scratched up the countertop really intensely. So, and so we're like, okay, I can't leave him in the living room, so we put him in the bathroom. And so, or not in the bathroom. I don't really. I have like a separator that separates the bathroom from, or the main dining area and kitchen area, and my bedroom is separated by like a little like a bathroom foyer kind of thing. So here's the bathroom with a bath and a toilet, and then there's this little like area with 2 sinks. And so we put them in there. It's a pretty decent sized place for the 2 dogs, and and Rooster jumped up on the countertop, ate my toothbrush, ate my contact case, turned on the water, walked through all the water, and then walked all throughout that. So, and we were gone for 15 minutes, and so I'm like, okay, well, I can't leave Rooster by himself. So, so he's been acting out a bit, and so, I'm keeping him downstairs where everything is like I've removed anything he can really get into. The owner of your neighbor's dog died last night. Oh no. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's awful. Last year, or died last year. Yeah, that's awful. Yeah, absolutely. My pleasure, 9 and 12. Thank you so much. Thank you. And that is, yeah, and that's awful. Justin, like that's, yeah, what a. And did the dog has the dog always been barking, or did he just start barking recently? Because I wonder how you explain to it. I wonder how dogs deal with death. Does anybody know? He did bark incessantly before. Yeah, so I have no idea. Like, are they just really old and just don't hear it? Because I don't understand how people can I don't understand how someone can have a barking dog and not address it. Like the thing is like how, like, because all you do is you just reprimand them. No barking. No, hold him. No. But if you have to put him down, hold him down on the ground. No barking, You just keep doing that. You don't need to scream at him. You don't need to hit him, and they will eventually learn. But apparently, oh, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. So I mean, some breeds like Chihuahua, like some breeds are designed to bark, but even so, you can train them. So this is a song called "Spent." So this is a call and answer song. It's kind of like the Beatles. What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and there's that kind of call and answer. So this is it's going to sound like I'm singing to myself. I'm asking a question and then I'm answering it. On the recorded version, the question being asked is done as a group vocal, and then I sing the solo, like the main vocal. So, so I remember. I know there's a melody that plays. Yeah, I don't remember. Who do you think you? Oh, that's. Who do you think you are? Me, I believe I'm a glass half empty. Haven't we come quite far? Some surely have, but they left without me. What are you gonna do? I don't quite know, but I'm working through it. Give me time, I'm working through it. How much life must I live till I'm free of worry? How much time must I have till I don't need to hurry? I don't know when things will get a little easier. How much hope can I spend before I'm empty? Oh, who are you gonna love? I don't quite know, but she's surely out there. Why don't you ever try? How can you say that I'm trying all the time? I try. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Where would you like to go? Someplace where all my woes can't find me. What would you like to know? How can I hold some joy inside me? Can you tell me? Can you show me how much life must I live till I'm free of worry? How much time must I have till I don't need to hurry? I don't know when things will get a little easier, but how much hope can I spend before I answer no? So you say it's all my attitude. You say I need to change the way that I behave, but let me see you do the things that I am trying to do. Why don't you play to win? 'Cause I don't think they're playing fairly. Why don't you ever try? How can you say that I'm trying all the time? I try. Oh, how much life must I live till I'm free of worry? How much time must I have till I don't need to hurry? I don't know when things will get a little easier. How much hope can I spend before I'm empty? 12 more gallons. Oh yeah, yeah, you do. Oh, that's thanks, man. 12 more gallons of hope. Yeah, I try to lead a hopeless life. I try to have no hope. It's not a bad thing. I try to like just not create expectations. I just do, I can work. And so there are things I know I can do, so I can do those. And so that doesn't require expectation. It doesn't require hope. I just do it. I can write a song. I can record that song. I can put it on a record. I can put it out. Everything else is just up to whatever. The thing is, all I can do is the best I can do, and then just let things fall the way they do. And so that way it keeps me from getting to like, ooh, I hope this happens, and then having those hopes dashed. In 2012. So yeah, that's 12 gallons for 2012, and then each year it just added another gallon. I'm at 19 gallons now. 19 gallons of hope. All right, so this is a song for. All right, so guys, I'm about to shut down. It's 6:47, and so I've got about 13 minutes left in the stream. I'll be right back here tomorrow, same time, 3 o'clock. 3 p.m. Central Time. So I'm UTC -5 or -6, depending on who you talk to. If you're looking at the game I play, it's -5. If you look at Twitch, it's -6. I don't know. I'm in the same time as most of Texas. So I can send you an Excel document with your annual hope expense. Yes, thank you. Please, Ghost of Cyber. Although I do think that my hope actual expenditure plummeted in 2015. Hey, Tisik, how you doing, man? Oh no, what? Are you? Well, yeah, not yet. I still have 12 minutes if you want to stick around. I just released those 12 gallons in gas version out of your ass. There's so much that's very weird about that, Kyoshi Akira, because it's like, so is it a petrol? Is it a petrol made out of hope? So it's a gasoline that is a hope. It's a hope derived. So rather than an oil derived gasoline, it's a hope derived gasoline that you released out of your ass. So was it like a 12 gallon hope ass? Was it a hope gas enema? Is that what you're suggesting? That it was hope gas that then someone. Anyway, I just there's a lot to unpack with that, dude, and I think I could use your help explaining it a little bit. 2015 you started going into the negative. So that's okay. All right. What was I doing? This is a song called Lonely World. He's had 6 girlfriends in just as many weeks. He's tired of love, so all he does is sleep. Something is wrong, he feels hollow inside. Nothing. All he wants to do is run away and hide. Nothing ever seems to work out anymore. She wonders if she's ever been loved before. She doesn't understand, she doesn't want to try. She doesn't give a fuck, she wants to be alone tonight. She's a lonely girl. And he's a lonely guy. And it's a lonely world. Fucks him 'cause he can, but it doesn't mean a thing. He wonders if this is the best life will bring. She fucks him 'cause she can, but she doesn't even care. She's sick of hoping that love is in the air. He meets her for drinks at a ridiculous place at a ridiculous hour where the hipsters like to hang. He doesn't want a girl, she doesn't want a beau. They talk for an hour and she says she has to go. She's a lonely girl. And he's a lonely guy. And it's a lonely world. Maybe you and me can get together, and maybe you and me can do a little better, and maybe you and me can get together. Let's get out of this stormy weather. Oh. Dog solo. Go dogs, go dog solo. Come on, dog solo. Of course. No. They end up at his house, perching on the couch. It's been a really long night, and they're both worn out. They talk for a while, and then they fall asleep. Sleep, sleep, baby, sleep. Bum-ba-dum, 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 ba-da-da-dum, bum-ba-dum, 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 ba-da-da-dum. Bark, 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 bark. She's a lonely girl. And he's a lonely guy. And it's a lonely world. All right, so I'm gonna do 2 more, everybody. One is called My Neighbor's Dog. This is so, just so you know, I own a dog. I also often regularly sit another dog. I got 2 dogs in my apartment right now. I love dogs. I love animals. Thank you, Frank. Thank you kindly. Thank you. And my pleasure, Paper Cat. And thank you, A Vehement Star. Now, I love animals. I'm not a fan of animals that are unchecked and untrained, and particularly animals that create significant noise pollution. And I lived next door to a woman who owned a dog, and the dog was not trained. And when she would leave, Eoxy, oh, thank you, brother. Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you. Seriously, dude. Yeah. Anyway, there are a small group of people. There are a small handful of people on this stream that are regulars that have basically kept me alive for the past couple years. So, and Eoxy is one of them. And seriously, man, thank you. Elix is one of them. Lenina is one of them. Paper Cat's one of them. Like Bobcat's one of them. Yeah, it's just, and it's just like, you know, and you guys really, thank you. Seriously, Eoxy, thank you, brother. Seriously, man. In fact, this whole stream is coming to you on a setup that Eoxy helped me put together. So, yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's like, yeah, this just, anyway, this whole, yeah, anyway. All right. So I love dogs. This dog, I lived next to a girl that had a dog that she would leave early in the morning because she worked somewhere in Los Angeles. I was living in downtown LA. I was living in a little tiny bachelor apartment. It was like a 12 by 12 room with a bathroom. Little tiny apartment, 140, 150, maybe 160 square feet. And she lived in the apartment right next to mine in the exact same square footage. It was a tiny apartment as well. And the dog, and she would leave in the morning and the dog would start barking and the dog would bark nonstop. And so the dog's barking bled into, I have recordings, the end of my recordings where there's a dog, you know, and I was losing my mind. So after about 3 or 4 weeks of her moving in and this dog happening, I eventually run across her and I'm like, hey, and like, how you doing? I'm Mike and nice to meet you. And I just want to talk to you about your dog. Like, and I just say that and she gets all up in arms and she's like, no. She's like, I have every right to have the dog there. I have a doctor's note. It's, you know, it's blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, and she's like, and you know, and so and she won't even talk to me. So I first go through the procedure. Like, so in Los Angeles, you can, if you've got a dog, regardless of whether anybody has a doctor's note, if you've got a dog, that's a nuisance, you can reach out to the animal control people, and they will go to the house and they'll listen. If the dog is a nuisance, then they'll talk to the owner, and you have to do that 3 times. You have to have them come out 3 times. So I reached out to them for the very first time, and they're like, all right, send in all this information. So I was filling it all out, and then I'm like, there's got to be some other way I can work around this. It's obvious that this girl loves this dog, you know, like I don't want to intrude on her. So I couldn't go through the process of getting the dog removed from her, you know, but of course it was still driving me insane, you know? And so 1 month goes by and 2 months go by and 3 months go by. And so at the end of the 3rd month, I wrote this song. And then she heard me as I was recording the song, and I'll tell you the end of the story at the end of the song. So it goes. I wanna kill my neighbor's dog. I wanna smash it in the head. I wanna take a hammer to the fucking thing until it's dead. I wanna kill my neighbor's dog. 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 Bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum bum ba da bum ba da ba da da dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba da da dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba da da dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba da da dum. I wish that I could somehow break into her place and smash its face. I wanna flay off all its skin and then pour salt on what remains. I wanna kill my neighbor's dog. 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 Bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum bum ba da bum ba da ba da da. Fuck, 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 motherfucker. 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 Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba da da dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba da da dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba da da dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba da da. Fantasize all day about the ways that I could kill this thing. The fucking barking is incessant and it's driving me insane. I wanna kill my neighbor's dog. 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 Bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum bum ba da bum ba da ba da da. Fuck, 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 motherfucker. Fuck, 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 motherfucker. Fuck, 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 motherfucker. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Keep it going. Fuck, fuck, keep it going. I wanna kill my neighbor's dog. I want to 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 kill my neighbor's dog. So she comes home.
Meow. Meow, meow.
And the actual original version, the version I first did of that song, at the very end of it, I let the dog continue to bark, arr, 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 for like a minute after the song. So it was like I recorded the song, my neighbor's dog, and then there's for a full minute you just hear this, arr, 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 for a full second. I was like, and I want you, when you listen to this song, to also want to kill the neighbor's dog. So anyway, so she hears me, she hears me recording. She gets home, and she hears me recording. Fuck, 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 motherfucker, fuck, 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 motherfucker. I want to kill my neighbor's dog. I want to kill my. So she hears me singing. Fuck, 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 motherfucker. I want to kill my neighbor's dog. So she comes over and she knocks on the door. Hey, Mike. Can we talk about the dog? And I was like, yes, that would be great. Please, can we please talk about the dog? That's all I wanted to do. And I'm like, look, like if you want, I can soundproof your apartment for you. Like the thing is I will go pick up some baffling and stuff like that. Like I might even have some in my storage space. Like let's figure out a way we can address the dog thing. Let me I go into your place and just kind of see what we might need. And she's like, yeah, of course. And so we go inside. So she opens the door to her apartment, I walk in and I look for the dog and I don't see the dog anywhere. And she goes over to the bathroom and she opens the bathroom door. The dog is in a crate. So our apartments adjoin by the bathrooms, right? There's a closet. We have adjoining closets and adjoining bathrooms. She has the dog in the bathroom with the dog pushed right up against her, Now she's in a corner apartment. So she could have the dog up against this wall. No one's going to hear anything. She could have it against this wall. No one's going to hear anything. She has the dog in the crate, literally pressed right up against my wall. You know? So yeah, so it's like, so I'm like, and the building was really old, and so the paper, the drywall was like, it wasn't even quarter inch. It was like 1/8 inch. It was not quarter inch drywall. It was thinner than quarter inch drywall. So it was really, really thin drywall. I discovered that because I was trying to hang up some paintings, which is what I do with everywhere I go, and it wouldn't hold one of my heavier paintings. So I'm like, so all that's separating the dog and me, this barking dog and me, is these two thin sheets of drywall, a 2x4, right? That's the width of walls, you know, drywall, 2x4, drywall, dog, you know. I was like, oh, you know, maybe why don't we try this? Why don't we try taking the dog and putting it on the other side of the room? And she's like, oh, do you think that might work? I'm like, yeah, you know, it might. And so she did, and it was totally fine. And I'm like, that was 3 months. That was 3 months of hell for me. Like 3 months of me trying to record and just dealing with this fucking dog, to the point that I wrote a song about how I want to kill the neighbor's dog. But it actually worked out because it's a great song and it's a fun song. And I would not have written it had I not dealt with 3 months of me going nuts. So yeah. All right, so I'm going to do one last song, everybody. This is going to be my last one. This is a song called Soul Food. I co-wrote this with my chat. This song has more lyrics. Yeah, man, Frank. Yeah, I feel you, brother. Yeah, and you know, and it really is, and it's crazy because like I said, I love animals. I do. I love them. I want people to be responsible for that. Like if your dog misbehaves when you're not around it, then you need to figure that out. You know, you need to either train it or you need to find a babysitter. But you know, like you can't just let your dog terrorize the people around you because you're not around. Like that's just not cool. You know. So I'm a big advocate for, like, you know, dog sitting. All right, here we go. Oh, do you see? Yeah, see that's. I mean, Dickie, that's awesome, dude. I mean, the thing is like that's you see. I mean, that's a responsible dog owner. That's I know that's a pretty pricey. For me, that I could not afford that. But the thing is but that's a responsible dog owner, you know. And amen. And that's that's awesome, you know. And I'm certain the dog loves it, and you know, yeah. Amen. Yeah, and just and that's the thing is like it's like dogs. I mean, you can train them to be alone for long periods of time, but the thing is like, but they're not designed like they're like if you give them a job. I mean, yeah, most dogs were bred for reasons, you know, and so they're most of them were bred to be attached to their humans and be responsible to their humans, and like so it's just so. Oh yeah, and that was man, that studio, and it was just, but it worked out. It did work out. It all worked out in the end, and it was so funny because she put the dog in the other side of the room. I didn't hear it again, and I was like, oh, I mean, I would hear it when I walk out. If she was not at home, I would hear him barking in the hallway. But I was like, but that's totally fine, you know. And it wasn't a bother to the people. Maybe it might have been a bother to the people right across the hall, but I don't know. But it certainly did not drive me insane. But I was that's the thing is I worked from home, you know. I was a songwriter and a musician. Like I worked from home, you know. Like it's like. So this is a song called Soul Food. I co-wrote this with my chat. It's about a guy who goes to the crossroads at midnight to trade his soul to the devil, and so this is. Standing at the crossroads with a lantern and a crucifix, as a chilly fog rolls in, I'm looking for the host of sin. Whoa. The crucifix is upside down, blood and poured on holy ground. I'm not gonna do its ancient science. Tonight I'm gonna get what's mine. Whoa. Rising up from hell below, his eyes aflame with hatred glow. The devil looks at me and says, son, you're gonna make me miss my shows. Oh, whoa. Son, you're gonna make me miss my shows. I walk myself right up to him. He looks at me, his visage grim. I speak, I try not to shake. I think we got a deal to make. Whoa, ho. Whoa, ho. He tapped his hoof impatiently, and then the devil snarled at me. You know what I'd take from you, what you want for my due. Whoa, ho. Whoa, ho. I'm not sure if it's alright, but there's one thing I want tonight. I swallowed and then I said a sandwich is sounding fucking nice. A slice of tomatoes from the Amazon. Cut them thick and pile them on. And if you can, maple cheese from Yucatan and a slice of guava ham. And if you please, mac and cheese with slices of spam, lentil beans with hint of clam. Don't be holding back on me, give me everything I need. Give me everything I need. I looked the devil in his eyes. He was looking stupefied. This is for your mortal soul. Are you sure you don't want more? Whoa, ho. Whoa, ho. I haven't even started yet. Take some notes and don't forget it needs to be organic, so it's gluten-free and filled with horsey tongue and lung. Pickled liver, extra yum. Add the kidney just for fun. And if I may, I would like some peanut butter made within my sister's mother. If you find Iguana eggs just past the prime. The added flavor is divine. An extra squeeze of lemon, lime, and make it all in record time, please. Make it all in record time, please. What? Do you got the sandwich order? Cause I'm gonna clear your larder. Ditch that foolish cape and jog it on the box. I ain't slowing down. Don't drown. Go for meat, tender go for meat and sauce, but spicy mayo would be boss. And don't forget the beaver bacon vinaigrette. I'm going through the alphabet, and could we try Father Odin's pickled eye? You can get it, don't deny. Slice it up nice and thin, age it long in Martian gin. Heart and nostril stuffed with platypus nipples. Crocodile tear soaked weasel wang pickles. Mayo made from ostrich eggs, special fancy coffee drinks. Sprinkled with banana slugs, and don't you dare forget the nuts. Candy rabbit buttholes would be a tickle. Unicorn blood, but only a trickle. Pressed between some Wonder Bread, the crust you know I won't be fed. Wrap it up in pumpernickel, toast it up and don't get fickle now. Woo! Toast it up and don't get fickle now. The devil, he looked at me and stood there quite silently. It wasn't for a minute more before he spat upon the floor. Whoa. Whoa. Dog solo! What the fuck is wrong with you? When you were young, did you eat glue? And without another word, he walked away and flipped the bird. Whoa. 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 All right, now I gotta go address my dogs and make sure that they stop barking. No barking. No. Hey, Sue. No, dude. No barking, bud. Sue. Hey.
I say peanut,
Hey.
hazelnut, cashew nut, macadamia nut. That was the one that was sent her.
What we normally
Going crazy. She said, you stop naming nuts.
So normally
Pine nut.
my discipline for Sue when he's barking is I have him come up here and I have him lay down. But I can't do that because Rooster is still a puppy and he'll chew things, and Rooster has destroyed one of my $270 pairs of headphones. He's destroyed 5 Mogami cables, a 25-foot, 2 25-foot Mogami cables, and one 10-foot and 2 15-foot Mogami cables. He has also destroyed. So I just can't. I can't have him up here. Like the thing is that like it's like every single time I think he's fine. Like he'll go for a long time and they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna destroy this. So yeah. That's exactly. So it's been hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So I can't have him up here anymore. Yeah. But anyway, so thank you guys. Thank you. I had an awesome time. I don't know about you guys, but I had a really, really wonderful time. Yeah, let's do it again tomorrow. And I really thank you seriously 1,000 times. Thank you guys so much. And then do pay attention. So my single "See Me" just came out. It's just now in stores. You can find it on Spotify. You can find it on Apple Music. You can find it on Napster and Pandora and basically any place, Amazon and Google Play, and any place you can find legitimate streaming music. You can find it there. So the new single's out. I've got another single dropping next week. It's called "Burning in the Rain." That's a beautiful song. I don't have a Spotify command. Oh no, I do have a Spotify command. Why didn't that not work? Why don't I have why didn't the Spotify command? On July 26th. Well, what's I don't. Wait, yeah. Why is Spotify not working? All right. Well, I guess it doesn't work anymore. Great. Let me see. I'm sorry. Where's the, here? I can give you the date. Burninator September 17th, man. Burning in the Rain is July 23rd. So Burninator. So I need. So the reason why there's a rhyme and reason behind the release of the singles. So it starts off with the big anthem. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So it's so because Burninator is the a countrified tune. I wanted to get pique people's interest, because I know most of the people that know Get Set Go know us as kind of an indie rock band. We definitely do have some countrified songs, but you only really know those if you're a real hardcore fan of the band. So the thing is like, so I want to turn them on to all of the cool songs I've got leading up to Burninator. Then I drop Burninator, and they're like this is amazing too, And then we go from that Burninator straight back into Strangers Growing Stranger, and so it kind of maintains some, the indie. Yeah, it's just kind of countrified, and that's and I want to, and it's the first time I've had a countrified song as a single. And so I just want to make sure that I entice them. So it goes Daggers, Blades, and Billy Clubs, which is a total left of field, and then to Burninator. So so awesome. All right, well I love you guys. And let's go. Who are we gonna go raid? Who's on right now? Who's doing stuff? And and the transitions do feel good. So but he's on for 4+. Okay. When did Etc. Kid go on? Yeah, let's go raid Etc. Kid. I love that guy. Raid. Hey, thank you so much, Frank. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what happened to Spotify. Raid. Etc. Kid. I was like, who am I raiding? All right, awesome. Thank you, Space Captain. Thank you, brother. Seriously, man. Thank you. It's always nice. It's always nice to run across a new, somebody with whom the music resonates, and it's always great. When on top of that, you're a genuinely cool, awesome person. So thank you, brother. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you again. And all right, ketchup packets, big tons of love. It's the classics. Pick a raid call of your choosing, and let's rock and roll. All right, I love you guys. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Adios. A tutelare. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.